So, to start things off, why don't you guys go ahead and declare what you want your lifestyles to be?
Okay. Let's see, how much money do I have? Let me pull that up right now.
And going from last week, I believe Polly, Kiryu, and Herbert were all.
I was living that stable lifestyle, baby.
Not the stable, the simple.
The simple, yeah.
Yeah, whatever the cheapest one was.
The standard one. I think I'm going to upgrade mine to, if I can see that little chart.
And then Majima was the next one up. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for economy living. So I'm gonna put 100 on the line.
Okay.
Pulling up my character sheet right now to find out how much money I have at the moment.
Let me go. Where do I have that page?
I can totally afford economy for Majima. I mean, how much is the next tier up?
Well, it's interesting that
That's
you mentioned
1,000.
that. Because I need to sign in again. But yeah, next one up should be 1,000. So it goes
Sweet.
stable living. You get active debuffs on your character.
Yeah.
And that's like. Hold on. This silly, funky cold Medina. Stable living is free. Simple living, you get no buffs or debuffs, and that's 10 kilo Eris. Then it jumps up to 100, then 1,000, then 10,000.
Okay, so the next level is 1,000. Gonna be needing to make a lot of money.
And keep in mind that lifestyle isn't just for Majima. Just as a reminder, if you have, say, Kiryu or one of your player characters, for the other two players, a simple lifestyle or stable living, you subtract class level times 5 from your max HP and max MP. Simple living, nothing happens. Economy, add 5 to your max HP and MP. The sweet is add 10, and then the royal is add 30.
Oh, nice.
It's quite the jump.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when we get into some more money, I'll do that. But for now, I think I'll stay simple.
Yeah, I'm going economy. I'm going to reap the benefit.
And keep in
I'm gonna
mind
give Majima
that although you're declaring it now, you pay at the end of the session. So you do have the opportunity to, make a little bit of move.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stay with standard, but Majima's gonna get economy because I can afford it now, and I figured I'm just gonna go off of the money I always have at the beginning of the session, so I can guarantee that I can at least pay it.
Wise business decisions.
I mean, I don't want to get into debt. I really don't want to get into debt.
Only make credit card purchases if you have at least 80% of the money up front.
Yep.
Just pay off my credit card every week.
That's not good advice. No.
I pay mine off at the end of the month. I also don't use it very often.
Yeah. I don't have one.
No, for the purpose of building credit, I buy everything with my credit card, and then at the end of the week, I pay it off. And then that way, I'm spending the money just like I normally do, but I'm.
Hey. I didn't notice this. You built a guild hall, dude. Nice.
Yeah, he put some squeaky effort in there, some elbow grease, if you will.
Yeah, just wait until later on, whenever you see the other map I have prepared for today's session, and you realize all the effort went into the guild hall, and not the.
Oh boy, howdy!
Alrighty, so, what do you guys want to do? We'll say that in the interim period, you got You know, you did all your stuff, turning stuff into the guild. The one thing you guys didn't do in the last session that I remembered afterwards is remember one of you has 2 cabbages that one of you recognized was a monster drop. You guys
Give
did
it to
not
the
turn
old
those in.
man. I did give it to the old man. I remember that.
Was
He
my-
knew he knew what he was talking about.
Yeah, it's still in my backpack, actually. How much time has passed? Is it?
Are you talking to the DM right now, Herbert?
Now, when I'm using my normal voice, I'm talking to the DM.
Okay, gotcha.
And how much time has passed?
It is the next day. You guys have went about your various ways. You each found your own lodgings, and you didn't make any plans last session to meet up at a particular time, so you all woke up at staggered times pretty much, and it's around... You guys went on your first adventure, so you were kind of tired after your first adventure, so it's probably about 8 a.m. now.
Okay. Are there any people in the cafeteria where people usually eat to meet around here?
That's true.
Are you declaring that you are at the Adventurers Guild?
Yeah, Paulie is in there just telling people about his grand ancient bloodline right now.
So, adventurers pretty much get into the guild hall around 7 to 8. So now there's quite a bit of activity. People are going through and they're picking off their choices of quests. First come, first serve. You do have a sizable amount of adventurers, a pretty good amount over in the little... Hold on. The little dining area facilities. Those are adventurers that went out on quests or mainly night-based quests, and so they're just coming in and they've just reported in and now they're having a good time having an early morning drink.
Okay, am I wrong to remember the guild hall manager's name was Rita?
Yeah, it was Rita.
It was Rita. Okay, I wanted to make certain that wasn't.
Receptionist / attendant who helped you yesterday was Rita, but there are other attendants that are bustling about and doing stuff.
Well, I was just gonna walk up to Rita. Excuse me, Miss Rita. I seem to have forgotten something. If you is she actually in today?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna like go up to the counter, flag her down. Actually, so while we were, and I know that it's a little bit stale. They are in fact 2 days old, but we came upon these, and I pull out from my backpack the 2 cabbages. We ran across these cabbages while we were out in the field the other day, and I just wanted to turn them in, and they're a little bit limp, a little bit browning. Is there perhaps any reward, any payoff for this? They are officially 2 days old.
She takes one of the cabbages and she's kind of inspecting it a little bit. She doesn't pull out anything like any magnifying glass or any spectacles or anything in particular. It's just a cabbage. You can just see it, you know.
Yeah.
They are a little bit plucked
Sale,
and
yeah.
overripe.
Which is weird because they're like early in the season. Maybe someone planted them too early. I don't know if there's some sort of crazy farm out there doesn't know how to grow and manage their stock.
I'll tell you what I can do. I can give you 30 kilo a pop.
Oh well, thank you very much. That'd be excellent.
Okay. Let me just take this, and she walks back, and she walks over to... Let me switch back to the game. Let me pull that over here, so that's a little bit easier for me. She walks back over to, like, these drawers over here, kind of. Whenever I click on this, do you see a gigantic, annoying lock appear?
No. Click on it again.
Okay, if you don't see it, that's fine then.
Yeah.
She
I
walks
saw
over.
a pulse. See it. A
Yeah.
lock.
Walks over to those drawers. She hands off the cabbages to another attendant, and you see her just kind of talking to them briefly. And then you see that attendant walk into the back through this door. She opens up a drawer, checks off like she writes a little bit into a little notebook, closes it, opens up another one, grabs out 60 total kilo eris, and then she comes back to you. Here you go.
Why, thank you. I'll just divide this up between my companion. Do you know where my party's gotten to?
Your party.
I feel like you'd be able to hear Polly here.
Oh, you're already up. You're already up and on the table.
I'm already up annoying people, yes.
Well,
Okay.
Polly's been here since. Well, it seems like Polly never leaves.
An early
Really
riser.
scary.
That's actually a good habit to keep in. You know what they say: early to bed, early to rise. I can't remember the rest. I'm getting a little tired. I'm late. You know, like may have to lay down after this.
Alrighty.
Very
Alrighty.
old.
Lay down
whatever.
at 8 o'clock.
You have a good evening, Miss. You have a good day, Miss Rita. I'm gonna go cut Polly in on his share.
Okay. Or you can cut him out of it. And she just walks off.
She's such a
She
party
really
girl.
doesn't like him.
Oh gosh, I wouldn't like Polly either if I was working there.
So what's Polly in the middle of talking about when I actually approach the table?
So there I was. I was surrounded by 15,000 bandits all on my own. My party was down. They were yelling out, Polly, Polly, please save us. I'm like, don't worry, my companions, I've got this. So I unleashed my unbelievable magical power, rubber hose, and I defeated them all with a single slap of my grand lost Mega Buster, Botswana. It was so epic. And then I started thinking of nicknames of what I should call myself. Unfortunately, I don't have any yet, but they're coming. Believe they're coming.
Oh man, was that your old party? That was incredible. Like, why'd you team up with with newbies like us?
Polly's like, yeah, that was my old party. It totally wasn't talking about you guys or anything. Herbert, it's good to see that you're up so early. I thought you'd be asleep until like, I don't know, like 5 o'clock the next morning or something like that.
Can you please describe how the crowd looks whenever he was telling his story?
The people that are closest to Polly, so assuming that he's at like this table over here in the middle, right?
Huh.
The people closest to Polly are more so pissed off because Polly is being so rambunctious and slamming the table and just different actions that he's kind of spilling some of their drinks and they're getting really pissed off. At best, the people on the fringes of the cafeteria area are just visibly annoyed because they know that he's lying.
Even they can see it.
They
before
would be more impressed if he didn't blatantly say stuff like 50,000 bandits.
Yeah.
There I was, surrounded by 50,000.
Oh, look, it's 3.
No way that I wasn't trying to actually roll. I misclicked.
Well, I mean, if there was a skill, it would be deception. And
Oh,
I
I
think
mean,
you have that.
I could use deception, but what for? It's more fun this way.
Why not? You got the skill. You can use it anytime
Okay,
you want.
you know what? Let's.
Hey, I don't have the skill to see through that, so it may
Alright,
it's
just
gonna
add
work.
I'm not there yet.
line when attempting to lie to someone. Well, can I wait till Kiryu gets here before I make the roll?
Sure.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna keep telling my story.
Alright, well,
Actually, I came over to give you. It's your share of the harvest, so to speak.
Ah, yes, from when we defeated those cabbage monsters. Yes, they are quite vicious.
Yeah, I believe that I'd probably owe this to Kiryu actually, but he handed them to me. This is your 20. Kiryu's going to be getting 20, and then I'll keep the remaining 20. Three-way split. I felt that was the most fair.
Yes, you're a very honorable man, Herbert. When I build my kingdom, you shall be the financial minister. How does that sound?
Sounds pretty exciting. I was always able to make the farm run. I don't know about a kingdom. It seems a little bit larger. Is there a training program, some sort of recruitment process that I go through? You know, like get my feet wet.
Nah, I mean, I guess you can come to me. We're gonna have to do a lot of work, though, so we'll figure something out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you can. If there's anything I'm confident in, it's my body. And then I pound my chest, and
You okay there, old timer?
yeah, it's just a little bit more tender than it used to be.
Yeah, I totally get it being tender, but I'm a strong man, very strong. Look at me, like flexes on top of the table a little bit.
And you're like 16 right now, right?
I said Paulie was 19.
19. Okay.
Yeah,
So you are in fact technically a man.
technically, yeah.
Technically,
But not a mature man.
no.
You're
Definitely
specifically an
not.
immature man.
Very immature man.
Extremely. Oh, man.
By the by, did you happen to see where Mr. Kiryu went?
After I saw him go to his lodgings last night, I kind of lost track of him. I had to write down our epic adventures in my diary. I mean, my journal. I mean, my book, after all.
Diary journal.
Yeah, I decided to keep a scrapbook of these events too.
And he opens up a scrapbook, and all that it has is the map flyer that he got at the gate, and then the subsequent map that he got when he registered his card.
Somehow there's a picture of all of us.
No. He's just keeping all of the little bitty things. He has not. There's not been a picture yet. He's got two whole things, and they're the same map twice.
Hmm.
No, it's good to know where you come from. Keep track of things, right?
Definitely.
Is this the part where we cut to Kiryu?
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
if you want to. So
I-
pretty much
I
how this
was
is gonna
gonna-
work is you just kind of declare it. Oh,
I
Oh,
can't.
sorry,
everything
my bad.
okay?
Yeah, everything's good. Yeah, I just still want.
Mm.
Okay. So Kiryu was kind of like gonna try to find the most Kamurocho looking place, which if you want me to declare that or if you want to declare that, it's up to you.
I'm gonna move you over to the map, and you should be able to just kind of move yourself around the map if you want to look around
It's
and
on
kind
the
of see.
DM.
Quick disclaimer: I'm not going to be able to talk for a few minutes, so I'm going to have to type to you.
Okay.
I should warn you, I do not have control over my own icon. Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, I believe that's on the DM layer right now.
Gotcha.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know,
the,
but we
player
have to assign
icons.
a permission to our icons.
Let me see if I can unlock the maps and stuff.
Okay.
Because it may be that you're accidentally clicking like where the box is for something else, and it's acting kind of weird.
Like-
Try to move it now.
That's the thing. I can draw, but I can't actually move it.
I can't move my little icon.
It's on the token layer. Let me see. Tell you what. I'm going to delete these. Click on your profiles, and then see if you can drag it over yourself.
Yeah.
No, can't
Well,
do that.
I mean, I don't even see a character profile at all. in our.
Really?
Like a yeah.
You both of you don't see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neither yeah, there is no character sheet for us.
Can't really. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
I can show it to everyone. Let me see if I can give you guys.
Well, now I can pull over Kiryu. There he is.
Wait,
Boom.
you're able to pull it over now?
Yeah. I think just
And-
give certain people the permissions to their, respective characters.
I did that initially, but I guess somehow you guys lost access in the interim period. Herbert, go ahead, and Polly, if you're able to hear me and you're able to work on it. I'm not sure what you're doing right now. Go ahead and try to pull your characters over and make sure you guys have access as well.
Okay, hold on. I made a mistake and unloaded the thing.
Cool.
Oh my god, is Roll20 just not gonna work for me now?
When you said you were gonna text, I was thinking, oh yeah, he's gonna text through Discord, but that Roll20 makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. Roll20 was having some issues earlier today. Their server was down or something. Ah, hell yeah.
They usually do maintenance every now and again.
Oh my god.
It was
Why
some
is
kind
this-
of unplanned maintenance because I was like tracking their not their Discord, their Twitter for a little bit.
Mm.
And I was like super worried because I had done all of the mind work for today's session, but I hadn't done any of I hadn't even made this map yet. So I was kind of freaking out because it had been 2 hours since it was down. I was like, oh no.
Crap, I'm gonna kill Firefox and see if I can log back in.
Use Opera GX.
I do theoretically like Opera. It's also the best. Okay, odd segue. It's the best. It's the best browser to use for Windows 98.
Huh.
I think we talked about that before.
Mayhaps.
Because I remember you mentioning doing a lot of weird stuff with Windows 98 and getting it to
Not
play
Yeah, just it's for old games. It's like it's what you use for DOS.
By the way, I
Theoretically,
actually.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
What's up?
I was gonna say I meant to ask. We're very close to leveling up, so we might be able to do that quick if we kind of burst through a fairly easy one.
Okay.
We
Now-
only need 2 points. We got 8 points.
Yeah. Now I'm back in.
Sorry, it's just opportunity.
And
I had to pull open the.
did you give me control of my
thing.
character? Oh wait, no. Yeah, there he is. Now
Yeah.
I've got.
Yeah.
Nice.
I haven't. I'm good.
There you go.
There we go.
I love your character.
I know I could do it if I tried.
I saw a picture in my camera roll that made me think of you and Herbert. I'll have to find it and post it in the Discord later. So you wanted to find a Kamurocho-esque building. I don't remember. I've only
area.
played.
It's like you played 0, right?
No, I played like a dragon.
Well, the entire city is like a little Kamurocho.
Kind of
So,
like the neighborhood,
maybe like
or
a
the
section.
not prefecture,
Yeah, it's like a neighborhood.
but like that part of Tokyo.
Yeah, it's like a big neighborhood of just Like,
Mhm.
4 different sections, and that's pretty much about it.
Think about it like the boroughs of New York, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each neighborhood, it's a mini city with its own jurisdictions and whatnot.
Yeah,
but-
it's got like a red light district. It's got like, like a games area where like fucking things go on.
So
An entire
what
night in it,
are
too.
you looking for in a district?
Well, I mean, it's got to be somewhere that's a little bit more seedy, a little bit more, a little bit less safe. Because Kiryu's gonna try to make it safe.
Do we have a
Fists.
thieves guild?
Not that they're advertising it.
Of course not.
Because it sounds like we're looking for a thieves guild.
I mean, you could go look around and see if there's like anything.
The first thing I want to find is some trouble because I want to spread the name. You know.
Okay. So where do you want to go?
All right, let's try. You know what? I'm gonna declare this. This is the part of This is the Kamurocho-esque area. This kind of like
Okay.
little section, because it kind of looks like the layout would have been. So I'm looking for some bad dudes doing bad things, or some people that just want to get in a fight because they're annoyed on how I look or something. Usually how it happens in Yakuza.
Roll me 2d6s.
Yeah, all right. No, I'm guessing just blank,
Yeah.
blank. 7.
Okay. So you go and you're looking for trouble, right?
Looking for bad dudes doing bad things.
So you're going around and you're searching in this general vicinity, and you find that you've stumbled upon a small little secluded area where things aren't going so well for the residents. You are pretty close to the river, but unfortunately, it's the most downstream part of the river in
It's
Axel.
kind of like over here.
Well, you're actually over here, kind of.
Okay.
So you move away from the river a little bit from the downstream area, and you're noticing that a lot of the not quite as well-to-do people live here, unfortunately. Where anything that gets tossed in the river goes downstream. That includes the dregs of society. You're looking around, you start to see shabbier-looking buildings that are far away from the main road of Axel, that are far away from a lot of the commerce. And you see... How about this? You see some people who you're not sure what they're playing, but with your experience, you get the idea that they're gambling.
Interesting. Okay. I don't know what else to do with that other than the fact I know that there's gambling here as well now. Which
Well, I mean,
means
that's up to you.
it's probably legal, and that means that you can put some money into buildings like that, possibly. Gives me ideas for later, to be honest.
Are you wanting to approach the not-so-gentle men?
Sure, why not? He walks up and says, "What exactly are you playing?"
No! Oh my god. Oh. Did you see him? No. Hey, what are you doing here, buddy? You can't just sneak up on a guy like that. What do you think you're doing?
Apologies, but I don't know exactly the game you're playing. I'm interested.
Oh, the game we're playing? Brother, this be Tisco. Never heard of Tisco?
Can't say I have.
Excuse me while I invent an entire gambling game on the spot called Disco.
Nice. Prime DMing.
And you listen here, Uame, you better not write this shit down, because you're gonna catch me in a lot of fucking retcons. Well, Disco's a game where you bet on numbers. So you see these little things here? And he holds up, what is...
Are we going to come up with a fake name for dice?
Yes.
So, like Star Wars chance cubes. They're cubes.
Chance cubes. God.
This here's Tice.
Dice.
You use
Kiryu is
Tice.
picking up really quick.
You use Tice in the game of Tisco, and well, you can use them for a lot of different games, actually. Isn't that right?
Let me tell you about role-playing games.
You ever hear of B&B, Bunkers and Badasses? No, that's a callback to our Borderlands conversation.
Yeah.
You use these for all kinds of games, isn't that right, Tyler? Yeah, that's right, Tommen. It's all T names. So basically, what you do is you have to declare high or low, and then you roll the dice, and then you see whether it's high or low. Well, the other person, they call out a number, and then you have to say high or low. And then if you win whatever's in the pot. And if you lose whatever in the pot. That makes sense?
I think it does. It reminds me of a game I used to play.
Yeah, he's basically talking about...
He's basically talking about dice, right?
Yeah.
Liar's dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, wait. Liar's Dice is way more complicated than that. I got a YouTube video I can show you.
No.
Yes,
This is Tice.
Okay, first of all, this is Tice. So, of course it's not like Liar's Dice, but it sounds like Liar's Dice, so it's good enough. Fuck you.
You want to play, mister?
Sure, why not? And yeah. How much should I bet, to be honest?
All right,
I think
come down here, crouch down, and then he kind of like pulls you down, kind of like, pats you on the shoulder, on the back, and you're becoming fast friends with this dude gambling in this little street.
So, I'm gonna bet probably 44 kilo Eris in the pot, pretty much.
All right, you throw it down, and then they start freaking out. They get up, and they start, like, kind of jumping. Like, holy shit, mister! They slap their knees. Damn! That's a lot of kilo Eris for a single-handed Tice! What you think you're doing? You a high roller?
I punch people for a living, I guess.
Well, shit. You must be one of those, you must be one of those adventurers, huh?
Yeah, I guess you could call me that. And then I pull out the card.
The louder and more, not well-spoken, but more spoken of the two, looks at it and is like, Kiryu... Is that... Kiryu... Kazuma... Kazuma?
Kiryu Kazuma.
I'm gonna call you Kaz. Hey, Kaz, you make a lot of money as an adventurer?
Well, I guess. Not gonna say it's not dangerous, though.
Out of curiosity, and out of the corner of your eye, you start noticing that a few more people have noticed how much you're throwing down, and they kind of, like, perk up a little bit. They start kind of watching, seeing what's gonna happen, what's going on.
Of course.
And, what the fuck did I say his name was? Tommen?
Tommen? Yeah, Tommen
And you said Tommen, and then you said that the other guy was named Tyler.
Tyler. So Tommen says, how much money you make in about a week as an adventurer?
Well, split between my party, about 10 kilo hours or so per job, depending on the job. So far, we've beaten up some thugs.
At this point, when you say 10 kilo heiress, and the fact that they haven't heard of you and you haven't mentioned like a party name yet, then they kind of like settle back down because they realize, meh, it was weird that you threw in 44 kilo heiress in your starter game if you don't really know how to play. But whenever
That's the thing.
Do what?
That's the thing. That's what I'm betting on. Me as a player.
But whenever you said that you only make about 10 kilo heiress a week, then they kind of settle back down. You still have the interest of the two in front of you, but everyone else has kind of gone back to what they're doing. And he says, well, that's... Sorry?
The thing is, like, that was true, though. Like, that was split between the party. I got 10, pretty much. So... And that's all I know right now. So...
Well, 10. The guy starts kind of stroking his, he doesn't really have a beard that hangs down, but he has, like, the mutton chops. He starts stroking his sideburns in a comic, just awkward fashion.
You know what I'm counting on? That they think I'm an easy mark.
That's the impression that people are kind of getting, admittedly. You lost the interest of the others, but you still seem like an easy mark to the Tommen and Tyler duo. You sure you should be throwing 44 kilo down? I mean, you only made, you said 10 kilo in a week. This is like this is a
depending on the job. More danger, more money.
And you can handle danger?
I can handle my own.
Well, fair enough. Anyway, take this here, and he hands you some dice, which are totally just dice, but like colored a little bit differently.
To roll this, I'm actually gonna like, I'm guessing just roll like d6s, right?
He explains, alright, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll 4 d6s. Or you're gonna roll these 4 dice.
Yeah, they would be T6s, not D6s.
Yeah, you're gonna roll 4 T6s.
So, can I add can I add some kind of like bonus by using Majima?
I mean, you can. You can use 1d6 of Majima in once per scene.
So instead, like, I'm guessing I am going to be rolling like 2d6, but now 3d6 thanks to Majima. And I'm guessing I'm just gonna roll against him, right?
Against him?
Yeah. Like,
so you call out a number, and then everyone else calls out high or low. Then you roll 4 T6.
Well, yeah, I know that. Like, I'm not talking about the game. I'm talking about like roll 20.
So rolling against him, so first of all, roll 4 d6s to see what your number is.
Okay. 14.
All right. Then they put money in the pot, and so now it's adding up to fuck, because they're gonna have to listen here, mister, I don't really have 44 kilo Eris on me.
Put up whatever you think is fair.
Alrighty. And he throws in a... Roll me 2 d6s.
Okay. 7. That's one crit and one not crit.
I'll say that those cancel each other out.
Okay, cool.
He throws in. Hold on. I have to look this up. If it loads. If it goes. I don't know if I'm going to the right page. He throws in a gem.
Interesting.
And then Tyler throws in, where's my, there you are. And then Tyler throws in a coin, but it doesn't look like Eris.
Okay. It's probably some kind of like rare coin or something.
And then now you're going to be rolling to compete against them. So roll.
So now I include Majima.
Yes.
And he will be a semi-distraction. He's just gonna like get in the street and just start singing like a pop idol like song.
Okay. You want to perform for us? Or are you just going to declare that?
Tsunami, I love you. Tekome Okino, you love me. I don't know the rest of it.
You see, what I was gonna go with, or what I was gonna suggest, is did you remember? Oh God, what's his name? Something the Conqueror. I can't remember. He's from Terry Pratchett, right? Cohen the Barbarian, right? So he's an old man. Oh my God, my guy might be Cohen the Barbarian. Shit. But he's an old barbarian, right? And in the visual novel, it's like he played a dice game against death. Death rolls, rolls a 6. So Cohen tosses the die up in the air and splits it with his axe, and it lands down with the 1 and 6. So he rolls a 7 on a 6-sided dice.
And that sounds like cheating to me.
What an asshole.
I thought
Sounds like a fucking cheater. Fuck that guy.
I thought your buddy was gonna like throw his knife and split a die in two and like.
Oh no! Complete distraction mode.
Okay, gotcha.
Ah, damn it! I'm gonna use a fate point. Not fate point. What is it? What are they called?
No. Remember that.
That's a reroll, right?
That's just a reroll. Yeah.
Okay. Come on. Yes.
Wait. Did you add a die?
Yeah, it was Majima.
Yeah.
I
remember.
He was supposed to.
I just did a reroll. So now instead of 7 of them, I now have 6.
God, I'm sorry.
Now hold on. Let me do. Okay, so that would be 10, then 11 for Tommen, and then 6 for Tyler. And let's see. So you rolled. Wait. So the 13 is your new roll, right?
Yes.
Roll me a single d6 because you got a crit.
Ah, yes. Nice.
That works. 14. You win. And weirdly enough, not only do you win, but someone must have dropped a little bit of Kilo Eris, or a little bit of Eris that no one saw except for you in that spot.
Nice.
Which is weird. You're only getting this because you rolled so well. So you pick up a sapphire gem.
Ooh.
A coin that looks like it has like a child's hand on it. And 10 Kilo Eris. And I'll give you a moment to write that down if you need to.
Yes. And also, I win my money, which is the most important part.
Yes, you also get your money back if you subtracted it whenever you put it in the pot.
Yes. So now I have 164. Ah.
Well, hot damn, mister. You're pretty good at this, huh? I don't know what your friend did. That was kind of weird. But I'm just not going to question it.
Don't mind Majima. He's strange, but in a good way. Or at least I hope so.
Well, that's about all. It's getting a little bit later in the morning. Can't play games all day. Gotta get to work, you know? Anyway, I'll see you later, Kaz.
He nods and just says farewell.
And they walk off.
Yeah, and Kiryu thinks to himself, maybe I could do something good for this part of the neighborhood. They could use a couple of cabaret clubs. I'm sure Majima would love running them. And then I walk to the Adventurers Guild.
Alrighty. Soap. Are you able to pull your token over?
I cannot. I'll have to. You'll need to move it for me.
Click.
I think the max I'm going to be able to do is actual role playing because I'm technically driving right now. So I'm gonna need somebody. I'm gonna need you to do the roles for me.
Okay, that's fine.
Is everything okay?
Oh yeah, I just have to do something for somebody really quickly. No, it's not important. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So the coin, you said it was like has a child's handprint or something on it.
Yes, it looks like it has a small hand on it.
Okay.
It doesn't look like it's a small adult's hand. It looks like it's just a small child's hand, and you can see some letters that aren't printed or minted on the coin. They've been scratched out. So the coin was made, and then the child's hand was scratched out of the coin, and then a few letters are scratched out on the coin.
Spooky.
Mm-hmm. And that's an entire plot line I'll have to think up later on. So don't ask me what the letters are.
Alright, so they aren't defined yet.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, man, you just picked up a
The
cursed
mystery is
coin.
the best part.
I'll just put that in my inventory. I'm gonna guess they weigh nothing.
Yeah, you're good. Weight is pretty much only gonna matter if I say it matters.
It's like
pretty much.
something like Adventurers set or something, which I have one of.
Yeah. You guys have Adventurers set, which are massively compacted, so you don't really feel the weight of them very much, but whenever you're in combat, you feel more comfortable if you toss it on the ground, basically.
Good.
But you
First
can
thing
wear
Kitty
backpack.
does is just drop. He's ready to go.
No fat rolling here, only light rolling.
No fat rolling here.
Yeah, make sure to drop your weighted clothes.
Yeah, weighted training armor.
The weighted training gear stays at home. I mean, stays on during fights. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So what's
It's like you can build up tension that way, and then nobody expecting to suddenly get a giant burst of speed.
It's a good way to train.
Rock Lee, you were underutilized. Okay. Well, what are we doing now?
Oh, I'm waiting to say I've made it to the Adventurers Guild.
You make it to the Adventurers Guild.
I'm here now.
Oh,
So can I
you!
say that probably still in the middle of exaggerating the tale of their adventure?
Just Kiryu walks in, just oh great.
I would like to make a deception roll here.
Okay. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm going to see if I can lie to everybody about how grand our adventure was. And so I get 1d6 to my mind. So which one of these do I use again? Do I use the 4 for my mind?
It would be so. Well, you're all using a different character sheet, but it would be the. Oh crap! And I shut down my character sheet right after we started.
It'd be the ability score, right?
Yeah. So
some.
the open a new window.
So yeah, my mind ability score is 4.
Yeah, it's the ability score. Although there's also a check section of the thing that explains that it's 4 plus your 2d6. But yeah. So your ability score, there's the base ability score, ability bonus, which is what your base generates, and then there's the class mod, and the class mod's what pushes things up or down.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the deception skill to see like what
It's in the
Isn't it in general?
It should be on page.
yeah.
I'm flipping through them all right now.
Wait, is it general? I thought it was on thief.
It
It should be in general.
Yeah, I think that it. Yeah, because he's not a thief.
Yeah, no,
True.
sort of. I'm fucked, if you could say, because I am silly boy.
Silly rubber hoseman.
Mhm. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't tell you what page it's on because Google Sheets won't let me look at it.
You are absolutely fine, baby boy. I got you. Don't even sweat it. Don't even.
There it is. It's page
smell it.
170.
170?
Jesus Christ, you're scaring me because it's like you're driving, and it's like, hold on, let me just browse the internet.
No, don't worry. My phone isn't in my hands.
Thank goodness.
Sorry, it takes a while for it to load. 170?
I think so, at least.
I love it. They also put purification in here. Purification.
Purification may become important later
Yeah.
in a potential
hurt to pick it
quest.
Yeah, might have to do with those ghosts.
What the?
Gifted meat.
What is it? What is it called? Is it just called deception?
Yeah, it's called deception.
Did I pass it?
Yeah, I found it. It's in general. It's detect deception and deception.
Yeah.
Oh, detect deception adds a d6 to any buff.
Oh, okay, I see.
Okay, so it just adds like another d6,
Oh, okay. All right.
and
that makes sense.
deception itself adds another d6 depending on the level, which its max is 1.
Yeah.
So I guess otherwise that would just be a 2d6 roll flat.
And since this is a new scene, right?
Yes, since you've gotten to
Modular.
the Adventurers Guild, this is a new scene. So what are you trying to deceive? What are you doing, and who are you trying to deceive?
I'm trying to deceive the general audience of people in the Adventurers Guild. Yeah, I want to make myself sound like the biggest. I was the reason that everything went well in our adventure. Only me.
And is
Nobody
else. The people over in the eating area, or is that the people over by the quest board?
The people in the eating area. I feel like I'm annoyed the guild
over
girls
here.
enough for one day.
Alright.
Thank God I can't hear it.
So that's 3d6 for you.
Yeah, I'll just have you do that for me so I don't die on the road.
Oh,
That's definitely a fumble.
yeah, that's a fumble.
God damn it! Can you not fumble for me, baby?
I'm sorry.
That'll teach you a lesson.
No, this is perfect.
And then
That's a critical.
Hey, someone believe
Tell
it.
me here, Aaron. Don't
Okay, no, you got like a couple people. You got 3 people.
my
Let me see
life.
if I can see through this.
let's
Well, no,
see.
he got one person. Because
Oh wait,
that
no.
person
Do we
also
even have to
fumbled.
roll because we were there?
No.
You guys have to roll as well. Well, I guess he could try to. Are you trying to deceive them?
If I'm trying to deceive them, I want to do a re-roll, please.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, we were there.
I tied your roll, but I didn't get any fumbles, so.
I'm gonna use Majima because he was there too.
Wait. Yeah, no, that's one of those things where it's like, no, wait just a minute here, son. That's not how it happened.
That's not how anything happens.
Oh, did you look at 7? I did get a fumble though.
So what? I get 3. I get 3 d6s, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you got 3d6s and.
I still match if I only take that fumble out.
So 2 people out of the general crowd, like, kind of believe you, but it's because they don't even entirely know, like, what you're talking about, and they kind of just don't care. But they believe that you're now, like, the leader of your particular adventure party. 2 of them do.
Can I walk up now?
You're not even in there, old man.
No, he's the middle-aged man.
I'm gonna
Really?
walk up just smoking a cigarette and being like, I'm gonna grab him on the shoulder and be like, it's time to get a new mission.
But I was doing my stories.
Don't you want to make more money?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you got a point there. I can have even more invigorating stories to tell. Hey, I can have even better stories to tell people when we come back.
By the way, I'm about to deflate him. I mean,
Deflate.
taking on like 4 or 5 bandits who weren't really even sure if they were ready to fight isn't that much of an impressive task yet.
But the thing is, I'm the one who beat them. That's the thing. I beat them. It was me.
You beat 1, yeah.
I beat like 2, actually. Kiryu-san.
No, I mean, like, I actually, and it was a mistake. I didn't mean to, like, but, you know, I think that, like, we're miscounting how many bandits were actually there, and, you know, we're off the boat or anything, but it seems like you're diminishing us a little bit in this whole tale.
No, I wouldn't say I'm diminishing you. I'm just saying I did most of the work. That's the thing.
Majima pipes up and just says, you did one thing, yeah. Extended your arm and shit.
No, I extended my grand lost Mega Buster Botswana, excuse you, sir, and then I like knocked the guy's head off.
Your
Not
weird
even
sword thing.
Was that
weird? It's cool.
Hold on, I can't actually remember if that was the name of the attack you used. Is this a different attack?
One
Yes,
of the
it's
guys
a completely
from the
different
general
attack.
crowd that rolled a 10 stands up and yells at you, "Oh my god, would you just shut the fuck up?"
You want to take this outside?
The other
Kitty
guy
was
who
gonna
rolled
look
a
at
10
Kitty was gonna
stands
look
up.
at the 10 guy. Kitty is gonna look at the 10 guy and say, you don't want to do that.
There are now 2 people that are standing up and are cracking their knuckles, and the
Kitty is
second
cracking
guy,
his knuckles.
You guys really want to do this right now? Okay, step outside. I want to make you guys look like an asshole in front of everybody. Let's do this.
everyone starts standing up, and they move the tables and chairs to form like a makeshift ring.
So you know what Kitty
wait.
does?
Time out. I don't want to mess up the guild hall. Let's actually take this outside.
Kiryu walks up and then takes like the side of his jacket and shit and pull like he's no one knows how he does this, but he takes the shirt and jacket off and just flings them in the air, exposing his fucking tattoo.
Oh,
His
cool.
fucking dragon tattoo.
Dude, nice. Where'd you get this tattoo from?
Yeah, that really was.
That
was a nice.
Got it when I joined the Yakuza.
Oh, nice. Cool.
I don't know what the fuck a Yakuza is, but I want you. And he points at
Japanese
Holly.
mafia.
No, wait. Oh, you got it.
Kitty was he's straight up ready. He's in fucking. He's got his hands in dragon style, or whatever the fuck it's called.
All right, well, Polly's calling for a timeout. Like, guys, we don't want to mess up the guild hall. Let's actually take this outside. This isn't smart.
What's the matter, pretty boy? You talk a big game.
Pretty boy! Oh, fuck this guy. He's about to eat dirt.
When he says "pretty boy," I've already rushed forward.
Okay. Hold on while I figure out what enemy type this matches. Because we're about to have a fight in the guild hall.
I mean,
I'm going
bandits
for
would
all
also be a
knockout
good match
damage,
for
by
these
the way.
guys if you just need a random guy.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking about reusing the bandit asset. Hold on. I'm not gonna have them use weapons. Where's the
Guys are-
bare-handed?
They're gonna have weapons.
I mean, they're
Let
gonna
'em.
have weapons,
Let
but
'em.
this is just like a bar fight, basically.
Oh, okay.
Let him have weapons.
Oh, so like, yeah, I get.
can punch the weapon. Remember, my punching weapon is a metal bar.
Yeah.
Are you using your Bognox in
I mean, I
the
don't
guild
have
on
to.
other adventurers?
I mean, I guess not. So you know what? Fucking, I don't need them, to be honest.
Hold on,
Whoop their
let me pull up
asses
the
without
weapons.
the Bacna. Unless they want to have a spar with the weapons. If that's what they're aiming for. But if they're going in with their fists, so am I. I'll meet them.
Oh, yeah. Make it fair.
One of them is really pissed off, and it's the one calling out Polly. And then the other one is just kind of sticking up for his buddy and is really annoyed. And he's watching you and Majima to see if you make any moves.
Majima is going. He's going to like take out of his pocket and drop his dagger on the ground and take off his jacket and be like, "Come on, taste the mad dog."
Oh my gosh.
And his tattoo is, I believe, a demon's head.
So, Polly, you aren't. I assume you're not going to use your sword for this.
Yeah, that would be very poor form.
You had 7 action points. If you don't have your sword equipped, right?
Yeah, I'm speedy as hell. Like, the sword weighs me down.
And Kiryu, how many action points does Kiryu have?
I think it's just 8 because my Bacna don't weigh me down. Like none of my gear weighs me down.
Okay, so yours is just always 8.
Yeah.
So in this fight, in this little makeshift ring, in the eating area, Kiryu is going to go first. Then it's going to be Polly, and then it's going to be our 2 adventurers.
Well, wait, I've
on,
got
deck there.
8 action points total.
Are you
so
going to join the fight, or are you just letting your friends fight?
I'm letting my friends fight, but on my initiative, I'm going to announce I've got 20 kilo arrows on Kiryu.
Another one of the guild attendants. It's actually Rita. Rita comes up because you've already kind of figured out that Rita's kind of opportunist, we'll say.
Of course.
As you could tell from her interactions, like with the gold bar and stuff like that, and her low-key skimping you, Herbert, out of money earlier.
Wait. Oh, okay. So she rolled deception against me, and I didn't have anything. Gotcha.
She didn't roll deception, but you didn't check for anything.
Gotcha.
See, that's what happens with Paul. Paulie's naturally suspicious of everybody who's in his party. You gotta bring me next time.
So
No, I totally got
Deceiving Kiryu has ended up in most people getting punched in the face.
So Rita walks up and she says, "I'll take that. We got 20 kilo down on the dragon. 20 kilo on the dragon. Who wants a fight? Who wants a fight?" And some other adventurers.
I put 100 on myself in the first round.
Everyone.
Can I bid on myself?
You can if you want to.
Shit.
There's no like rules to this or anything because
Kiryu says 50 kilo arrows on myself. And he throws it back.
We got 50 more on the dragon. We got 100 on the kid. And then all the other adventurers, whenever you mentioned 100 poly, they get super excited, and now they're like, "Yeah, we'll throw 30 down. We'll throw 20
Let's
down.
clean
We'll
these
throw 50
assholes out.
down."
Let's clean these assholes out.
And so Rita has her own like pot going out.
I feel like Rita is gonna bet on the dragon and the kid, even if she doesn't like fucking. Even if she doesn't like Polly.
Oh, no. Rita's a businessman. She's not betting on anyone.
Oh,
She gets a
so
cut because she's the one arranging the betting.
Ah, that's good. That's big.
What are our
brain
odds
thinking.
actually?
Do what?
What are our odds right now? Like, you're the GM, you get to determine what everyone else is betting. So, what are our odds on our bets?
You guys are really new. No one knows who you are yet. You've only been on one adventure. But the way that it's cracking out, most people are kind of betting on Kiryu because he just looks that intimidating.
That's very true, with the tattoo and everything.
A few people are putting a little bit down on Polly. Because the odds are so against Polly that if Polly were to come out victorious, now this is a battle royale type fight. You're going to be fighting. You're going to be fighting.
Oh, I thought this was like a tag, like 2-team.
It
like
is.
we're both
it is
taking
a tag
each
team,
other.
but because you bet on yourself in particular, and Polly bet on himself in particular, the betting has arranged
Have
itself.
to lose in order to.
Oh, I
like,
thought it was like a team thing. I was just betting on myself because I figured I was the head of the team because that's what everyone was assuming. Because there had already been bets on Kiryu, and I was like, okay.
If you bet on your team, then
That's what I was meaning to do. Yeah.
Is that what Polly was wanting to do?
That's also what I meant too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think we're gonna fight each other.
Then in that case,
That's just a waste of.
so then it's not a battle royale. It's going to be a team
2-on-2.
PT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You see, it was going to be more fun when it was a battle royale.
It would have been fun, but I don't think we would have enjoyed it. Like, cause I think we would probably whoop each other's asses.
And that's just a waste of like rolls right there.
Yeah, true. He'll use all of his shit, and I'll use Majima's turn, and I'm gonna use it on them, not him.
All right. So make your what are you wanting to do? First up is Kiryu.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, is there any is there a visual representation where you can put down?
We do not have a visual representation.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to the one who seemed really, really angry,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna fucking smack the shit out of him.
Okay. Roll me.
How do I do this again?
Let's see. You're barehanded. The hit mod is 0. The attack power is 0. The action mod is 0. So I think you're just rolling
Based off of my accuracy?
So hit check is based off your dexterity.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so I
check is like whatever your ability score is, and then any of the added stuff on it. So it's going to be your dexterity is most likely going to be your dexterity and then the hit die. So it's going to be like X or plus 2d6.
And also I have oh wait. Accuracy, does it only apply to weapon? When it says weapon checks, can that count as my bare hands? Because my bare hands are technically a weapon.
Your hit
Yeah, I'm pretty
modifier
sure
is
the book.
Your bare hands are
So
a weapon,
usually that's
but
gonna be
they
a
don't
negative.
they don't add any modifiers. They neither
Yeah,
help nor hurt
attack
you.
attack power is different than hit, and agility is different than whatever.
Well,
so he's going to be rolling his agility plus 2d6 versus you, and if he's got any dodge,
My agility is... I've got, I think, a +4 to it. Yeah, because I got a 10. So I roll 2d6 plus 4. Because it's my agility mod.
Mm-hmm.
no, hit your dexterity. If you're attacking, you're rolling with dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me look at my dex.
He defends
It's the
with his-
exact same.
Okay.
Yeah. 12. That's a crit too. So hold on, let me
I'm actually gonna move this over here.
Do I add the +4 to that to this other roller? No. Guess
No,
I
no.
don't, right?
Your attack power. Well, first of all, he has to make his dodge attack. Then your
Yeah.
attack power is actually going to be what you
Well,
roll.
I got a crit on to hit.
Oh, then you would add a plus. Then you'd add an extra d6, I think. Right?
+5. So
That's
that's
12 plus 5.
Yeah.
And that's
oh
6. And then I don't think the bandits have gear that boosts the hit check, so I think the hit check stays the same. So and you hit.
I kind of figured that.
Yeah.
All right. So since is it just based off of agility again? My agility
Well,
mod again?
No.
so it is dexterity, agility is dodge, and then
Strength
attack
is
power is
attack.
like your strength based.
Okay, so
Well,
I have
your
a
weapon
3.
based.
I have a 3 then in my strength. A +3. That becomes +3.
Yeah. So your attack power is based on what weapon you're using.
Which in
So
this
that would
case,
be 2d6 plus 3.
and should I? You know, what, I'm gonna throw in Majima now.
Okay.
We're gonna do like a fucking a team like power like fucking punching combo and shit. I don't know. Yeah. Damn. Okay. Still 10 though.
Alrighty. I wish I had. I guess I can reuse the bandit token. We'll just use this for now.
All knockout damage. Yeah.
Okay, so we start out with this number, and then we do.
Subtract their physical defense
Yep.
and any skill modifiers they have to their defense.
It's a good thing I have defense things
Gotcha.
too.
All right, Paulie, you're up.
So I do my dex plus 2d6. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, your dex plus any hit mod, usually that's a negative, sometimes it's positive, plus 2d6. So dex mod plus 2d6, or dex ability score plus 2d6.
Okay.
If
Cool,
you're
cool,
using
cool.
bare
I like.
hands, then your bare hands don't hurt you nor help you.
Okay, that's whatever. I look at the. I'm assuming I'm fighting the one who called me out personally, so I'm just gonna
Well-
like strike a little.
Kiryu punched the guy who called you out personally.
Yeah,
Oh,
give him a good walloping with Majima.
Okay, well that kind of takes the wind out of Paulie's sails a little bit, but hey, that's whatever.
You could take care of him, and then we could just finish his buddy off.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say I won't even use a fraction of my full power against you.
There you go.
Oh, do I need to roll
Okay.
for you? I'm sorry.
Wait a second. I gotta talk to somebody real quick.
Hmm.
But yeah, go ahead and roll for me.
Let me pull up his character sheet. Let's see. So that's his dexterity. He has a 3 and a 2, so that's 2d6 plus 5.
Okay, wait a second. So I just do 2d6, right?
Yeah.
2d6.
2d6 plus 5. So did it roll for me? Rolling. Did it do it?
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
3 rolls actually. So the first one is a 1 and a 3, the second one is a 4 and a 5, and the third one is a d20.
D20.
What is up with my rolls? Whatever.
So that's a
What you're
9.
trying to do.
So just take the first one because that's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
And just add a +5 to that, so it'd be 9 instead.
So a 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he did get a 1. Is it
He did get a
one's a fumble? Just
Oh,
a fumble.
You do not hit.
yeah.
Dang it.
Get off.
I did say I wasn't going to use my full power.
That's very true.
The one that you guys haven't touched yet is feeling a little bit left out. So he is kind of pissed off that that you guys are just trying to gang up on his friend. So he's
Why won't
going
anybody beat me
to
up?
he's going to try and punch Kiryu back and try to
Cool.
get him into a one-on-one.
He's trying to pull me away. Alright. How does one dodge?
That's agility score, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a +4 to that. So just 2d6 plus 4.
Yeah.
Okay. 12. And I got a crit.
Roll me one more d6.
5. So that's a... God, that's the same roll. What?
Let's see. So what is that? 12 plus 5?
Yeah.
So that's 17. Let me check. What did I do? A 6?
Also, is it plus my defense, or is that only when I
No,
get
no,
hit?
no, no. Defense, if you get hit,
Ah.
then you... Okay, so if you get hit, right? So you're rolling agility to see if they even hit you. If
Yeah.
he did end up hitting you, which he didn't in this case,
Yeah.
then he rolls an attack roll, and then whatever his attack roll would be, however many d6s plus whatever his thing is, or his sum is, and then that number, we then subtract whatever your physical defense is.
Which in this case is 5. Which is pretty good.
For example, earlier, whenever you hit the other bandit, his physical defense is 5, so you rolled a 10 for damage, so it was 10 minus 5 is 5. Is how that
So,
works.
do you want me to flavor this dodge?
If you want to.
Okay. So, Kiryu sees it coming and then, like, uses his arm to rush his fist upward and kind of, like, deflect it into the air. Like, his eyes dart and then just sees that.
This kind of throws him off balance a little bit, and it takes him a split second, but he gets back into a fighting stance, just about a step away. About a step away from you. Kind of pushed him back a little bit by throwing him off his weight.
But he didn't expect me to be a fisticuff fighter.
The bandit you guys had... The adventurer... Sorry.
We have kind of fucked up and kind of beat to near unconscious.
That is pissed off, is going to take a swing at Polly, because he's raged at Polly right now.
Ah.
And... Gotcha.
Ooh.
Okay, try to dodge that.
Okay, so it's agility score.
Actually,
plus-
how much is your?
That's a double fumble. I mean, like
It's a
he's
double
not-
fumble. I
What?
think he. I don't even think you have to dodge it.
well, I want to style on this guy because he's talking
Okay.
shit. I'm the only one who can talk shit in this guild.
Style on his balls.
Okay, 2d6, and I'm just gonna add my 4. All right, did it roll?
Styled.
All right, so 11. Cool. I only have.
You doubled his score. Fucking times 10'd it.
I just have Paulie like just do like a really cool, just like back sway, like rubbing his hair, hanging through his hair, some shit like that. Just like, huh, that all you got? Heh, that all you got? I am Speed.
What are
Call
you,
me Mr.
Sonic the
Lightning Bolt.
Hedgehog?
No, call me Mr. Lightning Bolt. I'm riding.
God.
Whenever he goes to punch at you, right? That backward motion of just running your fingers through your hair, he dodges it, or you dodge it, and he's raged at you, so he throws a lot of power into this swing. He goes up, and he kind of sprains his like shoulder a little bit,
Oh,
and
that's
it
not
hurts him.
nice.
He would have punched his friend, but his friend's a little bit far away right now.
Yeah, I kind of sent him back.
And let me roll 2d6s.
Ouch.
All right. So that's 6 plus.
He's taken 16 damage so far.
Ooh.
Did he just knock himself out?
No, he didn't knock himself out,
Okay, that would have been hilarious though.
but he's not
He's not
happy that he just did that.
Errors have been made.
All right, we're back up to the top. Technically, that's Leah part if he wants to bet more.
Yes. Leopard.
Yeah, let's take another bet. I'm putting an additional 20 on Paulie as well. Because I feel confident about Paulie now.
Are you guys keeping track of how much money you're putting in the pot?
Well, I put 50.
I just wanted to make sure.
I have 110 left over, and Polly put 100.
So that's
She put it in the chat.
100 plus 50. How much did you throw in the first time? Leopard.
Oh, this is 2020.
2020?
So he's not
So-
40.
Yeah.
Math is not my strong suit, but that should be 190.
Nice. And then we get our money back, right? And then we get like whatever winnings we get from the actual fight itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not all the winnings, because...
Well, not all the winnings, but split into like what we get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And Kiryu, it's back up to you.
Well, if that man's feeling left out, I can certainly invite him in. It's time to show him the business. Two D6 plus 4. 8. That's to hit. And I have.
Not quite. That's just the 2d6.
Does he have something else?
Yes, he does.
No.
What did you already add your sum?
Yeah, I added 4. It's there.
Okay. You miss.
Okay. Well, I am going to use a point. Got 6 of them, a blessing,
Okay.
and reroll.
Okay.
Ah, much better. 12.
I'm actually gonna have to do math now. Shit.
What's the math?
Hold on. I'm trying to find my bandito because it went off. What'd I roll? A 5?
Yep.
It's a tie, and I'm gonna give that to you.
Okay. And then it's my strength. 6. There we go. 13 damage. Wow, that was even better.
Gotcha. What is that? Okay. All right.
So I give him a couple like sumo palm slaps to the face.
Alrighty. How many do you do? About 3?
Okay, so have you ever seen? Okay, I'm just gonna describe the
Honda?
attack. He does like an upper palm strike on his chin, and then a smack to the face, and another smack to the face, and like throws him pretty much, but not like far away, but just throws him like off balance for a sec.
All right. He goes
'Cause-
stumbling backwards, and he
He
hits
doesn't
one of the
have to go far.
tables.
Oh, okay.
He
Well, I was
he
gonna
would
say-
have gone farther potentially because he kind of lost his balance. Because he did get a pretty good hit in. But thanks to the table, he kind of shakes it off a little bit. And where you kind of hit him, he's bleeding a little from his lip.
Is he feeling the ramifications of his choices?
At this point, you've only injured him enough just to piss him off a little bit more.
Good. I need more of a challenge.
And next is Polly.
It's time, Polly.
I like to use follow-up. What does that do?
Oh, it's his skill on his sheet. Hold on. I don't have his sheet and I don't have that pulled up right now. Give me a second.
Hold on. He has his info sheet.
Okay.
Times 2 dice to damage roll. Okay. Once per scene. Alright. So ordinarily you'd roll 2 dice. So now you're rolling 4d6 plus whatever your sum is for dexterity.
Well, no, 46 to the damage roll. So he's still rolling his normal attack roll, but he'll be doubling his dice on the damage roll.
Oh, okay. And so an 11. Okay. I wish it would stop getting rid of that. That's alright. 2 crits. So that's 2 more. That's 12 plus 9 plus 7. Which, whatever math that is
He lost. Yeah, you lost that attack on the 12.
Yeah, you can still you haven't used it yet, So that
Because you didn't even hit, so the thing wouldn't happen. Does it say that you have to declare it before you make the attack, or is it on damage?
Before the damage roll. Yeah. Okay, so you're good.
Okay, so you can't actually declare it until you've made a hit.
Alrighty. You go to punch at him, but you get a little bit confused, and your arm goes just a little bit rubbery at just the wrong moment, and you end up snaking your arm around his head. Like it's just serpentining, and it's almost like a whip. Like, if you would have hit him, it would have been like a really like a really tough whap. But it's just kind of like going all around his face, all kind of strangely.
How do the ladies in the room feel about this technique?
Hold on. Polly is typing something. He may wish to declare. Heh, my immense power is too much for my body to handle. Damn this mortal form. Your weird snake-like movements in conjunction with you saying that really just confuses the guy. He drops his guard a little bit. He's like, what the fuck are you?
When you said what the ladies thought in the room, I thought you were going to say that, like, they saw his, like, weird arm thing. They were like, okay, that's kind of attractive. Like, maybe there's some sexiness there. And then when you said what he said, it's like, and dry as a desert.
Damn, that's rough.
Sahara.
So cringe, I turned right around to being cool again. Alright. Let's see, that was Polly. So now we have the one fighting Kiryu. And he is going to wind up for another punch on Kiryu. And that is...
Dodge.
I'm sorry. I keep getting something wrong. Polly, you still would have lost. Technically, I did my math wrong, but you still would have lost that attack. But I apologize for thinking incorrectly. So that
You know,
is
sometime it be do like that.
That is a 7 plus 7.
12.
So that is a 14 on 12. So that's a hit.
Okay.
He goes in. He winds up a little bit. And he yells, how about this one for the dragon? And he goes to punch. Is your dragon tattoo, like, it's on your back, right?
Yes.
Okay. So he goes up and he tries to punch you square in the chest in an effort to, like, try to push you back.
Can I catch it with my forehead?
If you want to.
Because I wanna look him in the eyes when it fucking hits me.
Let's see.
Take 5 of that away.
That's an 8 plus and...
Wait a minute. I forgot all about my all-purpose defense skill.
What does that do?
When does it trigger? Do you need a minor or a major or what the hell?
It's passive.
Passive, okay.
Add...
you're not adding that to your defensive rolls.
Yeah.
Did you already put it in your, on your character sheet?
Yeah. It's on my stuff.
Like, did you put that into your agility thing, I mean, like, as part of your skills?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Go ahead and put that number into your skills. Whatever it adds.
So I just put it at skill, etc.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's agility, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got 2 levels, and that means it 2 to it.
Well, does passive defense help your physical and magical defense scores, or do they help your agility?
Physical and magical defense scores.
So
Okay.
you have to take damage before that comes in.
Okay.
So when you miss a dodge and you take damage, that reduces the amount of damage you take.
Okay.
So defense is damage reduction. Dodging is, like avoiding an attack. And so yeah.
Okay.
I think you're just confused as to the flow of combat. So you roll to hit, he rolls to dodge. He rolls to hit, you roll to dodge. And then after that's resolved, then you start applying like damage bonuses and defense bonuses.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me look something up really quick.
I mean, that's the damage, right? 8 damage he's giving to me?
Yeah, so then you would
Hold
reduce
on.
that by whatever your defense is.
Which my physical defense is a 5, and then I also have I have 2 levels in the all-purpose defense, which I guess would add 2, right?
Yeah.
So 7 is retracted from the damage I take, so I only take
So that's
1.
1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I catch it with my head and I just look and say, "Is that all you got?"
He goes kind of wide-eyed, and he's really surprised that you're kind of fucking weird.
He loves fighting, and he's disappointed.
Now we go on to our next bandito, and he's gonna swing for Polly. That's a double crit. I'm sorry, Polly. Oh, baby. So that's a 12 plus 9.
Well, no. The crit, I think you apply the crit when you're rolling damage.
If it's
So-
for the if it's for the check though, doesn't it?
I don't think that it just adds to the check. I think that it's for the I mean, like, I might be wrong. It might be exploding dice, but I didn't think so. Hold on. Let me double check, and maybe you're right and I'm wrong.
No, I think I think you're right, actually. So that's just 12.
So it's 12 plus whatever to hit they have, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then, like after that, the crit effect goes on to. Hold on, gotta find the. Get out of character creation. Gotta find the actual combat. I hate the edition of the book. I hate the fact that you had to make a copy just so that we could have like a functioning book.
It was a solid hour and a half of taking screenshots on my phone
Yeah.
and uploading it to a Google Drive. I paid for the book.
Yeah, I
paid for the
did.
book.
Yeah, I know. I bought it too. We're just equally disappointed. Thanks for doing that.
Basically 12 to hit you.
12 plus anything that the bandit has.
I need to wrap. Technically, one of the bandits is more dead than he should be because I got confused. But yeah. You do your dodge roll. Gotcha. I need to go to the store. So 9? Okay. So that would be a hit. And it's... Oh, baby. So it's 8. I need to remember that we're barehanded and not using weapons.
Yeah, surprise. We forgot that, like, you didn't know that we were going to be fighting these guys just randomly unarmed, huh?
Yeah, on the major fumble that the bandit made, I accidentally calculated it like he was using his weapon. So he straight up just manifested a weapon to just slash himself.
Oof.
Yeah. By accident, but that's on me.
So his fumble is like he snapped a weapon into existence and then put it into his chest.
Yeah.
Well, what's your soak damage, Paulie?
Not a bad attack, peasant. This is where the game ends, though. What does foresight do? Is that an ability that you're using?
Yeah, he's calling that he's using that ability, so he's gonna kill the damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So your okay, so 3 less damage on top of whatever your physical defense is.
Yeah.
Physical defense. Let me look at you real quick. What was physical defense? How did you calculate that again?
The physical defense is all of your armor plus any skills that modify your physical defense. So presuming Paulie still has his armor on, that should have like he should be calculating that.
Where is your...
Oh God. Okay, there we go.
Wait,
Okay.
no, it's good. He reduced the damage by 3. And it's 5.
Yeah, that works.
He takes no damage.
All right, and so we're back to the top. I guess that's the betting phase now.
Yeah.
Leopard, do you want to throw in more money?
Take the 20 and put it back on the dragon. Take the 20 off Paulie and put it back on the dragon.
Fuck you, old man. Put the 20 back on me, goddammit.
Is it another 20, or are you just like?
No, I'm asking to like move the bet back, move the bet onto Kiryu.
We're in a team, so I'd just say add more money.
Rita looks over at you, and she's kind of excited because of all the commotion. And she yells out, "That's not really how it works, but okay, old man."
Everyone loves the old man. Everyone respects the old man.
And now we're down to Kiryu.
All right. So, I'm going to show this man the error of his ways by whooping his ass. So, Kia. Oh, I got another fucking crit.
Now,
No.
hold on, because
Oh.
if we are now doing it the way that Ueme and I are assuming this works, this would mean that you have
then
a
I just-
14,
thing.
but if you hit, then you get an extra d6 for damage.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah, because the effect of the crit isn't just expanded hitting better. It's,
Okay.
yeah.
It's more damage. Okay, gotcha.
What about if you get a crit on the damage roll?
That I don't know. Oh, shit. You know what? It might be exploding dice.
Is that expanded damage? So, not expanded hit check, but expanded
hold on.
damage?
It in step compared. Then step determine how much damage the attack would. There are 3 types: physical damage, piercing, physical damage, magic damage.
For now, I'll let you roll another d6
Okay.
while Uame helps me.
Yeah, I might be wrong about this.
So it's a 17
Gotcha.
and a fumble.
And that's a fumble plus whatever. That should hit. All right. Roll me your attack roll.
Kia. 7.
All right.
Do like a backwards kick. Spinning backwards kick.
So the hit connects, and it's a strange kind of moment where your hit ends up connecting with the guy's right arm, but he kind of sees it coming. So he prepares himself and he twists a little bit, and whenever your kick connects with him, he kind of rolls with the momentum. So you don't hurt him as much as if you would have just solidly connected. You do still do damage, but he's able to kind of weave through it, if that makes sense.
Kitty just says, not bad.
Okay, so any 2 of the dice rolling 6s is automatic success. Any 2 of the dice coming up as 1s is a fumble, and that's an automatic failure. So
it has to be both of them.
Yeah, it's got to be both of the dice. Calculating total score for the check after rolling, add the designated ability score to the dice roll. That's total dice roll for the check. So its total check is ability score plus 2d6. GM compares players' total scores to the check difficulty. If the total score is equal to or exceeds the difficulty level, player has passed check. Difficulty. Other adjustments, GM may modify the difficulty level number of dice or the total check score based on thing. Come on, give me the crit information.
I really wish it was more well defined.
Yeah.
I mean, I can make house rules up as we go, but it doesn't make me as happy.
Yeah, but it is 2 6s or 2 1s. So the more dice you roll, the more likely you are to get successes or failures.
Okay.
But do you have to have at least 2 for the crit to matter?
Yeah.
That's so weird. And so a crit just means... So a crit on a check means automatic success. What does a crit on damage do? While that's being investigated, Polly, it is on you. Let's go, baby.
It's time for the funny cartoon man to do funny cartoon things.
Alrighty.
Go, funny man. Laugh.
Alright. Rubber a hose for hit.
Yes, he is going to try the rubber.
So that's going to be 3d6. And take an exhaustion point. Wait a minute. Actually, I think the way that we work that out is it adds 5. Yeah. So you get 7 d6s actually this time.
Oh. That's a D12. Oh.
I think a crit on... I'm not seeing anything. It might just be that, like, if you roll a crit on damage, you don't actually get anything. So the crit happens when you're making an attack. Or at least, that is where I'm reading right now. I'm not seeing anything about crits on damage.
If you
I think he wins.
don't find anything, I'll make it a house rule because I don't like that.
Okay.
I think he wins.
Oh yeah, I'm not even doing math. You get that. I'm gonna use follow up with my damage
Follow
roll.
up on the damage roll, yeah.
Alrighty. What is that? Does that give you an extra d6?
That doubles the dice that does.
Oh, okay. So that's 4d6 plus your sum.
Yeah.
All right.
The power. Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
I think he's down.
He is not. Wait,
Wow.
actually, hold on. He is actually not down. Because that's going to be 18 minus 5. 13?
So the guy still has some steam in him.
So, okay.
I mean, at least people will know that while Paulie does talk a lot of shit, he doesn't really, like, not back it up. He does have something to back it up with.
And, Polly, do you want to declare your attack in any way?
Here it comes.
Alrighty. So, you flip up Not flip up. Okay, so so you used your rubber hose twice. So what you end up doing is once. Oh right,
Used it
because on
once.
the second one you just did the foresight, the follow up. No, follow up. Yeah. So, you realized that earlier, whenever you were doing your weird snaking movements, it confused not only everyone in the crowd, but it confused the hell out of this guy. And you kind of see that as an opportunity. So, you kind of swish your hand back and forth a little bit, and then down, and then whip it up, and you put your finger on the guy's chest. He looks down, and then he looks at you, and then you punch. And this guy absolutely goes fucking flying back. You're not quite sure where the force from your arm came from in that moment, and this guy certainly has no clue either. But he goes fucking flying, and he smashes one of the tables.
Nice. Kiryu, that's rad.
My unimaginable power. Cower.
And it's no longer rad.
Everyone just kind of shouts in unison, like, "Whoa!" And imagine that got layered like 12 times.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, what, you can't just do that like at the drop of a hat?
Oh, you mean
Yeah, you
I
just
can't
can't
just
just,
edit
drop the
myself
hat?
IRL?
Yeah.
Hey, why can't you put reverb on your own voice?
Dude, I want to get into streaming, but I really don't have the internet for it. I want to get
Oh,
a-
because you live in a crater.
Yeah, because I live in a crater. I want to get a Stream Deck and a better audio interface. Because I have an audio interface, because I have to, because I have an XLR mic. But
Yeah.
it's not one that I can really do anything with. It does like the bare minimum.
I mean,
Well, but
I
doing
thought
like,
about it, but I
recording video.
myself.
Granted, you're not streaming, so there's no interaction, but you are recording stuff, so you know you're putting yourself out there one way or another.
I mean, yeah, but I don't care about that right now. As far as putting myself out there, I fucking missed my most recent VA 201 class. I need to I need to watch the recording that they made. I got home from work at like 7 a.m. and then I had that class in like 4 hours, and I was like, "No, we're gonna sleep through this one. We're gonna sleep through this one, Chief." Anyway, this guy goes flying back. He smashes through one of the tables, and we're gonna pretend that gets fixed before the next week's session because I don't want to edit one of the tables out. And then he hits the wall, and he makes an audible. Ugh! Is he looking wonky? He's not knocked out, but he is really smashed. And that was Polly's turn. So that is... So it would be... Hold on. I say hold on because Soap is typing. If you concede now, I'll take only half your money as compensation. I hope I'm reading your lines in a way that you want me to. So, if you guys, metagaming, have looked at the map, and you've looked over at that kind of yellow thing over in the middle right, center stage right, over here, if you've been wondering what that is a... We lost... So...
Oh, here he comes.
Okay. That is a staircase. Whenever the smash happens and everyone shouts in unison and he hits the wall. Okay, he can't hear us. Uame is deafened himself. Soap. Let's see. But you guys are still able to hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on, let's type to our boy.
Hello, 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 hello.
Oh, Herbert? As
Oh,
well?
that's weird. Usually how I fix that is I just leave and join.
Check your Discord settings and see if it changed your output audio. Doop 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 doop. Bum 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 bum. Continuing to make noise so our friends can mess with audio. Bum 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 bum. DMCA, bring me a strike. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, strike me down.
Strike me down. Send me to fucking jail.
Basically.
Cut it off real quick. I cannot hear John.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you heard me now?
Yes.
Yeah, now you're speaking.
Okay, I didn't do anything now, so, but okay.
Discord is poopy sometimes.
This is the first time that it has been this poopy before.
Yeah, this is a new kind of poopy.
There was apparently a tornado warning or something near where I lived earlier today,
Oh, okay.
but I don't know if that would affect you guys. Switch to chat room 1. Chat room.
Yeah, I mean we can switch the chat room on and
Yeah,
changes it.
yeah. Let's hop over there real quick. Hello.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Are we hearing me?
Am I feasible?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. So, Jay, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Harry, can you hear us?
He said I hear KW. I don't know what KW is.
Keck?
Bad spelling.
Spelling.
Yeah.
So what's with JW?
I gotcha.
Yeah.
So continuing on, let's rewind a little bit.
Little bit.
If you concede now, I'll take only half your money as compensation. And then over here, where this staircase is, you hear someone yell, "What the fuck is going on?" And everyone looks over, and you see this guy with white hair, and he has an eye patch on his left eye, and you can visibly see that the entire left side of... Oh, sorry, I forgot that I went back in the chat, and so I thought we were having issues again because I reread an old message. And you can see that this guy has scarring on his face. They're not burn scars, but they're spread across his face like they could be, like an equivalent, where half of his face has just been scratched off, pretty much.
Sounds like a Yakuza guy.
And
I think it may just be a former monster hunter.
and he has thick pants on. Think like a really thick like cargo pants basically. And he has a sleeveless, basically like a black tank top equivalent on.
So black tank top, parachute pants. Gotcha.
Pretty much. And
That's not the words that came out of his mouth, but okay.
yeah, sure. And you see that upon closer inspection, just looking at him as he's walking down this staircase to come down over by this area, as he's getting stepped closer and closer and closer, you see that the scarring on his face continues down to his left arm, where whatever left that gigantic gash, or like the series of gigantic gashes, continued on and went down his left arm vertically. And although it's been years since he's had this injury, the scarred tissue is just still very prominent. This dude is lucky to be alive.
Ouch.
Yeah. And he walks up a bit closer. He's getting closer. He's getting closer. He's getting closer.
Okay.
Suddenly, all of the attendants Well, I'll say this really quick. Suddenly, all of the attendants, except for Rita and like two others, they start scurrying, and like some of them are going back into like the little kitchen area. Some of them are like going back to the desk. Some of them are like trying to kind of like start.
This is the
hiding
big
back
boss
here.
man.
Maybe.
They're gonna be looking like they're not doing their job.
And then.
I mean, he can't really.
Polly-
I'm not sure if he can say shit about us. To be honest, we're just people employed.
I'm going to.
Well, real quick, Polly typed out in chat. He yelled out, "How would I do a Polly voice without saying cringe lines?" Because like how I get into that mindset is by going like, "Heh, heh." Wait, sir.
It's probably as good as you're gonna get.
We formally apologize. They also started it.
We formally apologize. They also started
it. You see, my go-to is, you know, like, you should get it on the betting pool before it ends too fast. It's almost over.
He's right about here whenever you say that. No one else says anything, and he gets closer, closer,
Kitty's not paying attention.
closer.
He's focused on the fight.
Oh, the fight has stopped. The person that you were fighting immediately put his hands to his side and is trying his best not to look involved while also being in the center of the fighting area. Meanwhile, the guy that got pretty much knocked out is sat back against the wall. His legs are kind of splayed out before him a little bit. And he's just kind of nodding his head up and down like, I'm as far.
So I'm like making a lean on something and smoking a cigarette, not paying attention to this man.
All right. The man puts his hand on Herbert's shoulder. So he puts his right hand on Herbert's right shoulder. So he's like crossing. Okay. And he looks down at you. Because now that he's closer, you can see that this man is like 6'5".
Yeah.
So around my height.
He looks down at you, and I haven't thought of a voice for this character. I don't want everyone to sound the same. Yeah, whatever. I think you mean it is over. And then he brushes past you. He looks at Kiryu,
I'm leaned against this wall. Just smoking a cigarette.
He looks at Polly. He looks at the bandit that Kiryu is fighting. Not the bandit, the adventurer, sorry.
Adventure.
Looks at the adventurer that has now smashed one of the tables. And he looks at the crowd around. He points to Rita and he says, whatever's in the pot, it's paying for the damage. And hold on. Wait. No, wait. My money. Wait, hold on. Let me. Wait. No, wait. My money. Can't we talk about this?
Also, it's one table. I'm sure half of that pot could cover more than the expenses to it.
Yeah, their half.
I'm taking my money back, and I walk past him. I'd show no ounce. I'm here to get my money and go. That's what I'm here to do. These people got in the way.
Yeah, you know how my picture is slack-jawed? I think that I'm just a little bit slack-jawed at this.
Kiryu, you don't give a fuck.
Sir, let's strike a deal. He puts his hand up and touches his thumb to his index finger in like a shh kind of motion. And he says, Rita, the table is going to be 40. That's coming off the top. I don't care what else. I'm trying to organize some parties to go out on the scouting missions. This nonsense needs to stop or get taken somewhere else. Understood? And Polly's typing.
Yeah. He's probably going to say something along the lines of, we wanted to take it outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
I recommended we take it outside, just saying. The guy looks at you, takes a step, and squishes your cheeks together, Polly, with his left hand. Hey, am I doing these noises correctly? I don't want to do you a disservice. Tries to look confident. So was that like a laugh, like "Wah!"
I love how when
Yes.
Kiryu walks away, he's just like, all right, that's all right, I think.
Yeah, I had also misinterpreted that. I thought he was whining.
So now this man walks over into the middle of the ring. So he's right about over here.
While this gentleman is distracted, I sneakily take my 100 gold back, by the way.
Kiryu
Oh.
doesn't sneakily. He openly walks out and picks his 50 back up.
You guys basically got permission that, like, this was fine. The guy's mainly just pissed off that you're, like, smashing the tables and shit. The 40 off the top is coming from the pot. You guys are going to still get a reward because he doesn't care that the betting was happening.
Oh, okay.
He just cares that something was broke.
He just cares that
Yeah.
stuff was broken. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, everything's good in the neighborhood then.
He probably, if he would have saw the fight like from his like window, he probably would have been like, "I want to put fucking so and so on those people."
So he walks over and he looks at the two adventurers and he says, "You lost." And then with his left hand, he picks up the one that was fighting Kiryu. And then with his right hand, he picks up the one that's really injured and slings him over his shoulder. And then he casually just kind of walks back over through here. He gets to the door, and he chucks them. You don't see them anymore.
Oh, dang. All right, then.
Kiryu, as like that guy goes by, he just like, that guy's pretty red.
This guy is certified cool. We gotta get a quest from this guy.
He starts walking up through here, and by this point, Rita has gone over to the counter to kind of sort out the different things, and she's doing really quick calculations. He says, Rita. Yes? I'm going back upstairs. I'm still working on something. Get adventures for the scouting parties.
Paulie
Of course,
runs over to
sir.
Rita.
Do what?
Paulie instantly runs over to Rita.
Of course.
Okay. The guy is starting to make his way back over to the stairs and going upstairs again. So you are now at Rita.
Okay.
I
Is he
guess
still
I-
walking upstairs? Or is he
he's-
already in his office or whatever?
He's making his way, like he's walking over. He's not at the stairs yet.
Oh, okay. Okay, so before I go over to Rita, can I like stretch over to him with like both my arms and like rocket myself over?
I mean, sure.
Okay, cool. It's just so I can get over there quickly. Sir, like doing a little sliding motion as I like rocket over there.
Okay.
Like, what is this scouting mission that you are needing brave adventurers for? Because as you saw, Kiryu-san and myself, we're very strong adventurers. And Herbert, even though he wasn't, helping out or whatever.
Kiryu has put on his jacket and shirt again.
The guy puts his hand on top of your head,
Oh.
and he picks you up,
Oh God.
and he sets you down over at the quest board.
Hmm.
He points at it, and he says, read. And he starts getting like he's gonna go walk back up to the stairs.
All right, then, straight to the point. I like that type of guy. No bullshit. Oh wait, no bullshit.
I'm going over to Rita to find out what our winnings are.
I'm going over to Rita so we can get more information about that quest. If I always take all the quests on the board.
Well, yeah, no. Here's the thing. I'm
let's go
heading
look
over
at
to the
the
quest board.
quests.
And what does the quest actually say?
Do you want to look
Well,
at the
quest
quest first,
tree.
or do you want to get the potential Rita paid out?
Let's get the Rita payout
Yeah, let's
first.
get to Rita.
Okay.
So, how much did you guys bet individually?
I bet.
I bet 100 on myself.
I put 40 in.
So, Polly bet 100, Kiryu bet 50, and then
Yeah.
Herbert bet 40?
So 190.
Okay. Polly,
What's up?
you roll me 5d6s. Kiryu, you roll me 3d6s. Herbert,
Is this
you roll me
another
2.
scene?
Do what?
Yeah. Is this another scene?
I don't think that the scene has changed.
Yeah, I don't think the scene has changed
The
yet. Yeah.
conflict has ended, but I don't think the scene has changed. Because we haven't left the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still the same
bad.
scene.
Yeah.
How many D6s again? 3?
Yeah, you're 3.
All right, let's see. Big money, big money, big money.
I'll take 8.
Okay, so you've all rolled.
Actually, can I use a blessing to re-roll this?
If you want to, that's up to you.
Yeah, they can be used on any roll.
Sure, I'm gonna use another blessing. Now I'm down to my base number, 4. Yeah, that's much better.
Alright, so let me see. So that's 18, then 11, and then 2.
Wait,
Oh.
Herbert, you only rolled.
Yeah, I only got 2. Give me a
really?
second. I got a call incoming. I'll be right
That's
back.
It's a good thing that I fucking put 50 on instead of 40 because I was really debating that.
So Polly, we're gonna say that your winnings are 280 Kilo Eris.
Oh fuck yeah!
Nice.
Kiryu, yours is. Wait, how much did I just say for Polly?
280.
280. Okay. Kiryu
And I got an 11.
is going to be 150.
Nice. I am now at 314.
And then whenever Herbert gets back, don't let me forget, his is going to be 60.
60. Okay, gotcha. I am actually rolling in pretty good. I got 314 Kilo Eris.
I got 610 now.
Yeah, we're rolling in.
Rolling in the
Now-
gold.
That being said, is your detect deception a passive skill?
It is indeed.
Ah,
So, Polly, you realize that Rita has skimmed more off the top than just for the table.
This sneaky bitch.
I'd imagine
Rita, darling.
did she take from his shares?
She took just a you don't know.
Well, I mean, Polly does.
Rita, darling, you seem to have taken a little bit more than what Boss Man said you could take.
Why, whatever do you mean, Polly?
Like, Paulie gives her, like, the death stare. He takes off his eye patch. Like, yeah, hey, this is money we're talking about here, Rita. You know, I usually like playing around with you, but not right now. Give me the cash you owe me.
Are you accusing me of being dishonest?
Kitty is standing right there.
Like, Rita, like, come on. I know we play all the time, but no. Not this time. Hand it over.
Can't you just say that you have detect, like?
I mean, we're role
These skills are a thing, or they're real in the context of the world. So you could just say, "I saw through you."
Okay, so what I miss?
Oh yeah,
got-
you get 60 gold, by the way.
Oh, 60 gold? Okay.
Yeah, I
Oh.
got 150.
From
And,
my
he got, like,
winnings,
280.
I'm going to take 20, which is what I was trying to, like.
Well, hold on.
I forgot to actually give this to you. This
Really?
this was for the cabbages we earned.
Oh, to Kiryu?
Yeah.
Kiryu just says, "Thank you very much."
Okay.
Polly right now has caught Rita in a bit of a deception because she hasn't given you guys as much as what was your proportional share. So, if I remember correctly, charisma rolls are a mind check.
That seems all up Polly's alley.
It depends on it's the skill thing. So it's like check the detect deception skill.
Yeah, I get an extra D6 to checking when people are trying to deceive me.
Okay.
And mind is deception, right?
Yeah.
So I get it's a base 4, so I get 1d6. So let's just pull that out really quickly. She I can get my money back from this scheming woman trying to against me. Wait a second.
That's a D20.
Yeah, be patient with me. Be patient with me.
So your mind would be 4 plus 2d6, but because of your ability, it would be 3d6.
So I get 30d6, you say? Sweet.
Yeah,
There we
3d6
go.
plus 4.
Ooh, and that's a crit.
That'll be
Alrighty.
15.
Well, no, it's
So-
2 6s. 2 6s or 2 1s. So a single one doesn't ruin a roll.
They're cool. So I can't exactly say what I got.
How
So
much?
you have to tell me.
What was your What was
I
it
get a
again?
+4 to whatever the
He has
roll
a
was.
+4 to his
Okay,
thing.
so he gets a 16.
Yes.
Nice.
I don't actually have a stat sheet for Rita, so I'm gonna say that
She is
you
just a common
just
foe.
barely beat her out,
All
based
right, sounds
upon
good to
what
me.
would be like normal stats for like the average person. So yeah, you just barely beat her out, and Rita looks at you, and she just kind of gives you this glare, like, you fucking midget.
Go get my buddy, bitch. Like
So-
no bullshit voice.
She walks around the counter, staring at you the whole time. She walks back over here and around the counter, pulls out, opens up a drawer, puts a few more Kilo Eris in the bag, and then tosses it at you. And just kind of snidely says, like, you don't know anything about women, do you?
I don't need to know anything about women. I got money. I can buy as many women as I want to.
Kitty pipes up. That's not how it works.
That
Oh,
comment-
have you seen the brothels
No,
around?
Friggin' yeah, Herbert, he's like taking notes. Oh, I see.
Kitty is just like, don't take notes on this.
Like viciously staring back at Rita.
she flips Polly off, and she opens up this door, and before she goes in the back, the last thing she says is, you should really take some notes from your dragon friend. And then she goes
Hey.
through and slams the door.
Polly
Boom.
knocks on the door very hard. Hey, he tells her, "Hey, you guys go and get us a quest. I'll be back with you in a minute." He starts knocking on the door.
Kitty is gonna walk over to the quest for it.
Should we just? Yeah. I guess we'll leave him to it.
That being
quest
said, your newly distributed amounts, let me go back and look at this. How much did I give each of you?
I got 100.
I got 280.
280.
I got. Let's see. What did I get?
You got 60.
Yeah, I got 60, and then I gave
and-
2, and I gave 20 of it straight to Kiryu because I needed to like cover the cabbage because I split that up 3-way.
Yeah.
Polly, add 60 to yours.
Oh,
Kitty,
hell yeah.
add 40 to yours. Polly,
Nice.
wait. Yeah. Herbert, add 20 to yours.
So I had 40 to mine. You said.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I
So-
typed the 4 and the 1 in reverse, so instead I subtracted like 130.
Oh no. Now I have 374. I am well paying for Majima now.
And you guys went over to the quest board?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Before
Ollie is like knocking on that door.
Yeah,
Before
I'm
we,
gonna flat Stanley eventually, but you guys do your scene first.
Okay.
Before we actually look at the board, Kiryu pulls out of his pocket. Oh yeah, old man. Do you know anything about this stuff? He pulls out the sapphire gem and the strange coin with a hand on it.
You can turn in the gem with Rita, and she'll give you cash for that. I don't think I've ever seen the like of that coin before. Do I need to? Is there? The closest I could think for a check would be if I did identify enemy check, or magic check as an intelligence check. I don't have anything else that's close to that. So it's like,
Herbert,
if there's something that you want me to roll, I'll roll it. But
You don't have any knowledge on this because you led a humble farming life, but whenever you guys got a gym the previous session, Herbert remembers that you guys got another gym that time, and you remember Polly mentioning that although they're pretty valuable, if you're magically inclined, you can also sometimes use them with like magic weapons in a way.
And he's
Oh
being
yeah,
attacked
you can use them
right
for
now, so I
crafting.
can't
I'd
help.
completely forgotten that.
Oh yeah.
But Polly
Basically,
isn't with
in-
you right now because he's
In
banging
one
on the
ear,
door.
out the other. Am I right? But yeah, no. I suppose after I don't know. However you want to re-inject that into the conversation, there we are. Because I completely forgot it.
Miss Kiryu goes, I'll keep them for later for now. And then we look at the board.
Let's see. While you guys are looking at the board, another attendant comes up to Polly, and in the background, out of the corner of your eye, you can see someone kind of like trying to stop Polly and being like,
She's like, let go of me, bitch.
you can't go back, you can't be back here, this is an employee, blah, 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 blah.
Play only area.
Polly takes a deep breath. It says, "I'm sorry" to the attendant, because I would like to think that he's nice to everybody here except Rita, because she bitches at him the most, and that's the only reason he annoys her, because she's such a dick to him in return.
Well, to
She's
be
like,
fair, Rita's just such a dick to you because you annoyed the fuck out of her in the first session.
She started it. But continuing on with RP.
It's the chicken and the egg. The chicken and the egg.
Polly tries to put on a formal voice. Is like, "Could you please just bring out Rita
Oh, I'm sorry.
so we could talk for like 5 minutes, and then I'll get out of your hair. I'll take a quest, and I'll be on my way. Just for 5 minutes. Tell her to meet me over in the cafeteria. Thank you."
Okay. And then that person disappears into the back.
Oh man. This is a hell of a quest board. Full of all kinds of potential for making money.
I like that the practice partner is like
Still there.
still up. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be there for a while.
That's
Nobody
kind of
wants
like a meme. That one actually has some good rewards I have in mind, but it's gonna be kind of a meme one for a little bit. The longer that no one chooses that quest, I'm gonna darken the page to make it look older and older, and I'm gonna put in like more quotes from the person that's requesting it,
Just
being like, "Why won't
writing
anyone
on it.
help me?"
Eventually, that's gonna get done. Eventually.
So we started about 2 hours late. So
Yeah.
pretty much you guys are going to be choosing your quest, and then we'll do a little bit of RP if you want to, and then we'll probably call it.
Sounds good to me.
I mean, we did make a lot of money and make some progress with our characters.
You guys basically did a quest. You probably made more money in that brawl than you could have made on one of these quests.
Hey, gambling pays. Or at least in this sense it does.
Yeah.
Oh god, that was something that came up in the. I told you about that Otome game, right? So this guy knew that he was going to be the ringer when he took on a duel. There was a student betting pool, so he bet like 5 platinum on himself because he knew that he had this in the bag. And the poor commoner student that would normally be the protagonist, he told her like, "Yeah, you should get on the betting pool and bet on me." And the day the duel comes around, and he's like, "How much did you bet?" And she's like, "Gambling is wrong." And he's like,
Gambling is wrong.
Gambling is
nerd.
wrong. You fucking loser. So we have 3 of them here.
You have 4.
No, we have 3 of them.
Well, you have more choices
You are
than last
wrong.
week.
"Along the road northeast."
So this is scouting, but
Yeah.
do we necessarily have to not be seen?
Are we in roleplay mode, or are we in discussing this
Oh, I'm
tactically?
in discussing right now.
Okay, you're in discussing. Because I was gonna roleplay mode. It's like, do you suppose do you suppose that like B would actually outclass us? Like if the money is any indication, it's more dangerous. But I do like my money.
I do, and we do need money. Well, we all know what Polly would say.
Do we know what Paulie would say? What would
Quest that
Paulie
gets us
say?
the most money.
He'd say the most money.
I assume that he's like walking over to you guys right now.
Oh, is he?
No, he's waiting for Rita in the cafeteria.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's that fucking stubborn.
Yes.
You're over there tapping your foot. She's in the back. It's like, is he still out there? Yes.
Like I will not. I probably will not be leaving this building until Rita comes to talk to him.
Well, which one do you think, Herbert?
Do you want? So this, I know this is metagaming, but do you want to go ahead and have a slight RP with Rita so you can go over to your friends?
I would say that Polly would trust them just to pick out the best quest, so I would let them finish their scene first.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that I'm going to commit to, like his old man hand is going to reach up and he's going to yank B. If you think we can handle it, I'm absolutely committed.
If we can't, we'll just take on C. Should be easier, anyways.
But yeah, I hope I'm not jumping to the boss, but I'm going to take B and I'm going to walk back up to the counter. Who is Rita's not coming out to see us. Who's on attendance?
Yeah, she's not coming out. She might have to, though.
So, a gentleman notices.
Gentleman?
That, yes.
It's the spy from TF2.
So a gentleman that's wearing like a vest and because there's obviously a dress code for the attendants. And you don't see too many guys working as attendants, but this guy happens to notice that you're walking up to the counter, and he notices that no one else is there to really help you. So he walks up and he says, "Hey, can I help you with something?"
I'd like to register for the second or for hold on. For Goblin Scouting Site B.
Oh, taking one of the Alliance quests. Okay, sounds good to me. Let's see. And do you guys... I haven't helped you before. How many quests have you gone on?
We tried to do 2, but they said that we couldn't register for 2 at once.
Like how many times? How many quests have you gone on?
1!
Just the one.
Okay, I mean, did your first quest go really well?
We brought them all back alive.
Okay, well, I mean, if something goes wrong, you'll probably be fine. If I remember correctly, hey, let me take a look at that real quick. And he snatches the paper from you. He looks over it a little bit and he says, "Yep. Okay, all right. Well, this quest is it was made in conjunction with 2 others. It's an alliance type quest where technically multiple parties will have the same overall mission, but you'll be investigating other areas, as I'm sure you read on the paper."
Indeed.
Does that mean we need a bigger party?
No. You don't necessarily need a bigger party. It's just that you need to keep in... Well, first of all, if I'll send you over to the conference room, and you'll get a little bit more information from one of the tacticians that's in charge of the logistics of these quests. But it's just a good thing to keep in mind that if you run into any trouble, you have allies nearby, but they'll have other objectives. So it's a good thing to keep in mind that if something goes wrong, you may be able to fall back on some other adventurers, but it is an exploration and reconnaissance type quest. So if you're discovered by a large horde of enemies, for example, and you lead them to the other groups, you may mess up the overall mission for everybody, if that makes sense.
So leave it as a last resort, running back to the others.
If I were you, I wouldn't try
Does
to...
he look me up and down?
Yeah, he looks you up and down. He says, if I were you, I wouldn't rely on the other adventurers in your alliance. But... oh well. It's just an exploration type thing. You'll get some more information over in the conference room. Is it just you two? Well, he sees Majima,
So,
and he says...
Majima's just kind of like, oh yeah, there's also that one over there.
Seething in unimaginable anger.
oh, so there's 4 of you. Oh. So you...
Is that going to be a problem?
no.
Do we have to split the party? I've heard that's a bad idea.
No, you don't have to split the party. I didn't realize you guys were Polly's group.
We are just as disappointed as you are.
Now, keep in mind that no one else really dislikes Polly. It's just they've heard Rita bitching about Polly. So it kind of leaves a sour taste in their mouths whenever they like recognize Polly's nearby, because it typically means that Rita's going to be bitching in the back,
Okay.
like in the break
Don't
room.
mind him. He is a little bit out there, but he does have something to back it up. He
On the
isn't
bright
really
side-
boasting all the time, or at least not every time.
On the bright side, we'll be taking him out there, so you won't have to like worry about him for the better part of a week.
You know what? That's a great point. Alrighty, well, if you'll go grab Polly, then you guys can go ahead and head over to, I believe it's happening in conference room B.
As he's talking, Majima goes over and just lifts Polly and be like, "You're coming with us."
No, I need to speak with Rita first.
Nope.
This is of the utmost importance.
Nope.
I'm noting your note right now.
He's picking you up.
I need to talk to Rita. I'm not moving from the spot. I'm using rubber hose to
He's picking up the chair.
yoink myself in the spot.
So he picks you up and like, but your hands are still attached to the table, so you keep on like stretching out.
I refuse to move.
It's about a job worth 100 kilo, Eris.
I will accept the job once I speak to Rita.
The door...
You have to speak to someone else before that.
The door opens, and a few seconds go by, and then Rita comes back out, and she looks like she's calmed down a little bit. She realizes that she may have been a little bit unprofessional. Not that she minds being unprofessional to Polly. She just doesn't like the fact that she was unprofessional to what you guys think may be her boss.
Yeah. Also, I'd imagine she doesn't dislike me or fucking or Herbert.
At this point...
Well, let's not go too far.
Well, yeah.
Don't forget
Kiryu.
don't forget you're affiliated with me.
Kiryu. Oh, just because I'm affiliated with you doesn't mean anything.
That's true.
At this point, I mean, if you want metagame knowledge, Rita thinks that Kiryu is a really upfront, upstanding guy. she really likes Majima because
Money.
money, and she thinks that she could get into a lot of fun with Majima if she ever had some free time from the guild. And she kind of thinks Herbert's just a little bit of a strange man, but overall he's all
Really
right.
harmless.
Yeah.
It's a kind old man. Yeah, it's cool. He's an old man who could fucking suplex a truck.
So Rita walks out and she says, "Okay, Polly, what is it?"
All right, let's get one thing straight. I don't like you, and I know you don't like me, but we need to make this relationship work. So, in the future, let's try to work a bit more professionally with each other. And he hands Rita 20 gold. Keyless, excuse me.
She takes it. She turns it over in her hand, just kind of like looks down her nose at it. And she looks at you and she says, "What is this?"
Good thing you knew that I was using deception on her in the first place. So that's not actually 20 kilos. It's only 10 and a couple of paper clips that kind of look like kilos.
Oh, she didn't know that.
So I'm
Is she
using.
what? I guess she has like detect deception, right?
No,
Yes,
no,
but
she
the-
doesn't. She didn't
Oh.
realize that.
Okay,
Okay.
She was fishing for a bribe, but you gave up the game too early.
Oh no, I wasn't saying that out loud.
Yeah.
Oh no, he wasn't.
Oh, okay.
I was saying I was using the deception. Like, do you want me to make a roll? Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you want to, but
I mean, odds are I'm gonna win, right?
she just says, "What is this?"
This is a show of compassion between Guild Girl and the best adventurer ever. He says snidely, so she doesn't hear it.
Oh my god.
She opens her hand and just kind of let it slips through the contents slip through her fingers and fall to the floor. And she says, "Do you think that I need your money?"
Polly rubs the bridge of his nose. This is for cordial relationships in the future. This isn't a bribe.
I don't care that it's a bribe. I do love money. But it just really rubs me the wrong way. It makes me think that you think I need this. Like I was trying to skimp you guys out of money because I'm poor.
It's because I'm a bad person.
It's literally backfiring on him.
Oh my gosh! You know what? Polly picks up his money, just puts it back in her hands, and just walks off. Bye, Rita.
She like clenches her fist, and whenever she does, it kind of like, what did you say it was?
They were like whatever like fake money is, like I don't know. We can say like some kind of like some coins. I don't know, some well polished.
Been described as slugs. Like when you put fake coins into a vending machine.
Yeah, like some slugs or whatever. Yeah, they look remarkably close to kilo airs, but they're not exactly kilo airs.
It's got his face on them.
So,
and you're smiling. Your face is smiling.
Yeah, it's like it's your fucking picture.
Yeah, it looks like your token.
Literally my token.
So she's so pissed off that she clenches her fist really tight, and she's just looking at you with utter hatred. And she realizes that her hand feels kind of weird, and whenever she opens her hand, she realizes that Kilo Eris isn't this malleable. And these coins...
It's a chocolate coin.
I deceived her.
And these coins have, like, bent, and they're kind of misshapen now. They don't feel like proper metal. They feel like a very, weak, flimsy metal. And so she takes one with her left hand, and she kind of bites it. And then she gasps, "Ugh!" And then she throws it in your direction and storms back through the door.
Well, you know what? I'll take my 10 killers back then that were actually real.
Bam!
I will take my 10
Net
back.
positive.
Well. Yeah, the nerve of some people, I say, as I walk into the conference room.
God.
Conference room B, the general direction you got from the nice man who helped you, is this room right here.
The nerve of some people.
You walk in, and you see a guy. So I'm gonna move your tokens really quick. You see how the 3 tables are kind of lined up?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At the smallest head table, you see a guy that's not facing you, just kind of like has his head on one of his hands, and he's just kind of like lazily reading a book.
The lazy book reader. I've heard about him.
Does he have glasses?
He does not have glasses.
Damn, I wanted him to do like the classic anime, like glasses glint thing.
You're
So
saying that you
Paulie,
want Polly to have glasses so he can do
no,
that?
Paulie already has his eye patch. My RP's already failed once; it's not failing twice.
You
But
get
We'll
glasses
see.
to go with your eye patch, then a
Yeah,
monocle.
just wear glasses over your
to wear glasses over my eye patch—that's so extra. Even I'm not willing to do that.
It's even too much for
You could
Polly.
do the thing where you have the glasses, but the one with the eye patch over it is like shaded, like black.
Oh man! But Paulie is trying to be in his formal mode now. Asks who's in charge. Hey, who's in charge of here?
The guy glances over to you 3, and he kind of looks at you for a second. It takes him a moment because he was pretty like into what he was reading, so he kind of took him out of what he was doing. He was like, "Oh, you guys accepted one of the Goblin Scouts?"
Yep, I was
Psych
told
me,
it was
yes.
an alliance quest. What's an alliance quest?
Alrighty, cool. And he gestures for you to come over to the table he's at, and he reaches in a drawer, and he pulls out a map, and he places it on the table. And he says, since you don't know, an alliance quest is basically, how do I put this? Well, I guess technically there's a few different alliance quests. He kind of yawns.
Really mulling through it in me.
Alliances are when adventurers meet up or they work together. Sometimes they work together actively, and sometimes they don't. Think of it like this. Imagine you're going on a mission, but your mission has multiple parts, and other parties are just working on the other parts. Does that make sense?
Simple enough.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
not
we were
simple
talking
enough.
about an organization.
No. It's just something to keep in mind. Sometimes you'll get called in for an alliance quest, like when the cabbage harvest happens, and you'll all be working together at the same time. But with this one, basically, you don't have anything to worry about.
Okay.
Just keep in mind that other adventurers are in the area.
Hey guys, Paulie like pulls everybody close together. If I had a guess, you know how adventures usually go, right? Something always goes wrong. So I'm thinking we should be extra prepared before we head out, because odds are we're going to get dragged into another group messing something up. So when we're on our way out of town, let's stock up on potions.
Yeah, I mean, like, you wouldn't want to get involved with a group that's going to mess everything up, right?
Laughs and not
Kiryu
knowing
just
their
is
fault.
staring at them. He just fucking puts his fingers in between his fucking like the bridge of his nose. He just like, is like, yeah, right.
Yeah, so we're all in agreement. Yeah.
Yes.
So, which quest did you guys accept?
Oh, the B.
Site B.
Site B? Alright, cool. Well, I guess I should explain a little bit about everything, just so you know what's going on.
Did you mean to drag us onto a different
Yes,
map?
I did.
Okay.
So this here is the forest. Right? Hold on. Sorry. So this here's the forest that you guys are going to. Right there around the southwestern edge. Right around the main part of the road. You see that?
Yep.
That's Site A. If you guys would have taken Quest A, you would have gone there. That area to the far east, way deeper inside the forest, that's Site C. Your buddies who took the Site C quest are over there. That's all you really need to know about those places. So you guys are over by this gray area at Site B. So, the gist of the matter is... well, the only thing you guys need to worry about is you're going to a quarry and some goblins may have started calling it home. I think one of our experts in research was talking like there would potentially be a goblin leader.
Paulie instantly perks up. Fight.
Like a goblin
Sounds
king.
like a tough fight.
Yeah, I guess kinda like a goblin king. Anyway, you gotta watch out for those. Wait, have you guys fought goblin leaders before?
Heck,
Nope,
we don't-
never before.
Any enemy is the same
No, but I
enemy
can't
because
tell
they
if
will
you
all be defeated by me, Paulie.
Have you guys fought goblins before?
Don't need to. Goblins are
Can't
just
say I
smart
have.
people.
We fought bandits before. I mean, how different could it be?
I guess they'd have to be easier, Herbert. Think about it. They're goblins. They're stupid, idiotic creatures who don't even know when they're being dumb or stupid.
If you believe that, then you're a fool.
The
Curious-
goblin.
They're probably quicker than us, being that their
I-
size. They may not
that
be
is
able to pack a punch, but they probably have some weapons at hands that are really good at piercing. We
That's
should be
fine.
expecting. We should expect anything.
They'll be defeated all the same, Kiryu-san. Don't worry about it.
So wait, have you actually defeated goblins before?
I don't need to have defeated anybody before.
No,
Everybody
I'm,
will be
I'm
defeated.
asking Kiryu.
Oh, well, Paulie's interjecting. Sorry.
No, but you can
You
probably
should
tell
talk.
the obvious.
The guy, kind of like straightens up a little bit and then relaxes back onto the back of his chair, pull his leg up over the other, and he kind of chuckles a little bit. Oh, well, you guys will probably be fine. Yeah.
Kiryu eyes him.
If you want to know more about goblins or goblin leaders, you could probably ask for one of the attendants up front. See if they can bring out some records. See if they can help you out. But the main thing you need to know is the quests were listed as subjugation / scouting or exploration or reconnaissance or whatever. So what that means is you go to the quarry, right? You don't even need to kill everything. You can just scout it out, see what's there. If you want to spend a day or two hiding, seeing about their potential troop tribe movements, you can do that. As long as you come back with an accurate enough guesstimation on what's going on there, you'll still get paid for the quest. And yeah, once all three parties get back, we can take and gather up all the information, and we can make a battle strategy, and then we'll probably have a proper subjugation quest for you if you want to take it.
Understood.
Does that mean
So-
more money?
I don't want to like like be a downer, but it occurs to me like if we don't get paid until all the other parties come back, what happens if we got a screw up party out there? When it gets in trouble, will we not get paid when we get back?
Yeah.
The guy leans forward and rests his cheek on one of his hands on the desk, and he says, "Oh, no, you're good. You're just responsible for Site B. If you do which, don't get me wrong, if you find everything that's there and you kill everything that's there, good on you. We'd love that. Certainly makes my job easier. But
Yeah, but do we get paid more?
for killing everything?
Yes.
Well, I guess it depends upon what's there. I'm sure that if you talk to, Rita or one of the attendants up front, that they'd work something out for you if you killed everything. But what was the reward on the Site B quest again?
100 kilo Eris.
Gotcha. So look at it this way, fellas. If you go out there and you just explore and you get an accurate reading on what's going on, you can come back and get a flat 100 kilo. But if you don't kill anything and you just do reconnaissance, if the others do that too, then they come back, we compile all the information y'all got, and then we can make a proper alliance subjugation. Basically, I'm talking slow because I'm making this character up as I go.
Making this character a slow, like very, very lethargic man.
Yeah. Basically, what this guy is telling you is if you go there and you take notes and you get an accurate reading of what the quarry looks like, how many goblin leaders there are, if there are goblin leaders, if there are goblins there at all. Because keep in mind that right now, everything's just theorized at all the sites. Right?
Yeah.
But if you do reconnaissance, you can come back, report what you found, and then the next week, there will be proper subjugation quests up on the board. So technically, you could game the system by going out, doing the reconnaissance, coming back, getting the 100 kilo Eris, waiting for the other parties to get back, if they make it back, depends upon who took what quest. And then once all the information is compiled, you'll have more information on the overall situation of the forest. Then it will go from a reconnaissance quest / subjugation to a just subjugation, which you can take part in. You don't have to. You can just do the reconnaissance and then follow. This is like a side quest line, basically. The side.
So you're
quest
telling
line
us
of the
don't
forest.
get too killing all of the goblins. Gotcha.
Yeah, I think our best course of action is to just do some checking and then go to gain the system and get the most money. Let's go scout then subjugate.
Okay.
But if you do go and then you just decide to rock up and kill everything, whenever you get back, keep in mind that you killed stuff, so you'll get the rewards via luck whenever you roll for like how many bodies you investigate after you kill them, right? To get your loot. Whenever you come back, if you bring back like goblin ears or proof that you killed like whatever, then they'll give you a bigger reward anyway if you go ahead. It's just you just miss out on, say, so let's say the reconnaissance gives you 100 kilo Eris, and then you get the rewards for killing everything. It's only going to be slightly less than if you go there, reconnaissance, come back, get the 100 kilo, then go out on a just subjugation quest that's listed for maybe another 100 kilo, and then you get the bodies, and then you get the rewards. So it's however you guys want to do this. It's either you want to save time, or you want to potentially make an extra 100 kilo.
I'm thinking more money.
More money.
Yeah.
But keep in mind that it's up to you guys to roleplay and see how things go out in the field, because
Yeah.
right now you're just in the exploratory phase. Like, I'll tell you right now that you taking Site B means that the other potential parties have to take Site A and Site C. And depending upon how things get, it's like a multi-choice game. Your actions have consequences.
Yeah.
We'll see if they are actually able to pick up their slack.
Yeah.
And if not, we might have to roll up in there.
Yeah. Well,
Although I am desperately just in that, like, 20 some odd years ago, there was this, not even 20 years ago, but like there was this video game Ragnarok Online. Like building mob trains that would just destroy the beginning areas.
And there will be just a slight amount of roleplay once you're done talking to this guy.
Okay.
Just a slight amount, not much.
Okay, yeah. I'm thinking we'll do the scouting for now. We'll just see how it goes. Sound good, everybody?
Safe enough.
I mean, heck, seems good.
Yeah.
All right then. What's your name, dude? So we can go ahead and take this quest.
I mean, you're already approved to take the quest, so you're good to go. As always,
All right.
Make sure you take some camping gear. As always, make sure you take some rations. Make sure you're prepared for the wait.
And you make sure to get some extra rest.
Hell yeah, dude. I think the time limit was like 5 days, so if you don't report back in like 8 days, we'll send some guys to check and see if you died.
No need for that.
That always seems to be the
Let's hear
consequence
back.
of breaking the time limit. Like, no one ever like expects anything else of us except like, yeah, if we miss the time limit, we must be dead.
Well, that's
It's
why
usually
there's
a
a time limit. That's that's how much time we expect quests will take, but they can differ. They're just guesstimations. Well, I mean, you guys are the vanguard in this. You know, the reconnaissance team, so hell, if you don't come back in 20 days, the guild might just kind of assume you're still scouting it out. Probably won't send anybody to rescue you.
Let's go take our quest, guys. Come on, let's go. This like pats everybody out of the room. Like, let's just go.
Yeah, here you goes.
Later, as you guys walk out,
Yeah, what a fucking jackass, Paulie says underneath his breath.
What a fucking chick.
as you guys walk out, you actually see. Let's see. What are your guys' scores? What are the different strength, dexterity, agility, intelligence, perception, mind, luck? Who has the highest perception?
Oh,
Well, I gotta I got perception 3 with my abilities.
Yeah, I
4.
got a perception
I've got
3.
a perception 4.
All right then.
Okay. In that case, everyone roll me 2d6s plus your sum.
All right.
And I'm sorry that we've gone over an hour.
Yeah, it's cool,
Oh,
bro.
I'm fine with it. Polly actually got a better roll than me. Not bad. Not bad.
Oh no. How is it you add
That's
the 3?
not how that happened.
How is it you just add the 3 in the thing?
Oh, just when you go to the advanced roller, it just
Okay, I
has
gotta
like
go to
there's
the
like a
advanced
side
roller.
thing.
Okay, well, add 3 to that 7. So I got a 6 and a 1. So 10.
So that's 8, 11, and 10.
Yeah.
While you guys are exiting the room, you notice that another party is looking to go into the room after you. And after a short little like, oh, excuse me, sorry, Polly and Herbert, you both notice that the people going into the room are the 3 adventurers that Polly made cry in the last session. And Polly, you in particular notice that one of them is holding the Site C quest. And then they go in, and the door closes.
And there's
Oh.
where they die.
Oh, balls. Guys, this is going to be a little bit tougher than I thought.
Is this not gonna like? Do they look like that group from Goblin Slayer?
They look less prepared.
They look.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus
no.
Christ!
Oh,
Because remember
no.
that they looked fresher than you guys did, and you guys hadn't even gone on a quest yet, and they did.
Yeah, we already
Ghosts-
looked grizzled.
Yeah, they took Ghosts in the Garden, but you don't
Yeah.
you don't know them, so you don't know whether they actually completed it or not.
Okay.
Hint: they might have run away.
Yeah.
Oh,
probably did.
no. Oh, no,
Jesus.
Boys, we got to go stock up on potions, not just for ourselves this time.
For these
Oh,
jackasses.
no.
Well, it's a good thing we made a lot of money in the meantime,
Yeah.
From fighting.
which is literally how Kiryu makes all of his money.
You guys did a great, like, obviously that was all fucking improvised. Like, you guys did
Oh,
a
yeah.
great way summoning Eris out of thin air.
Yeah.
Can I ask? Last time that we were at Ronaldo's shop, does that look like a place with potions, or we got to go to a different potion place?
You don't remember
Wait
seeing
a
any
minute.
potions in
No.
the shop.
Okay.
Wiz. Doesn't she make potions in the show? And she's technically here already.
Oh god, he's read the source material. Am I actually gonna have to rewatch Konosuba and know these characters?
I watched it recently, buddy.
I wasn't gonna bring her up because but okay.
Dude, I want my big titty fucking goth GM who happens to be a lich.
Yeah. No.
Fuck.
Still don't know how that works. She's no bones.
Well, no. Like, keep in mind, a bugbear in in Japanese anime stuff doesn't look like a bugbear from the
Yeah,
West.
that's fair.
So it's like they got like the rules don't always apply.
True.
So unless you guys want to do anything else, we're good to call a session.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question.
Hmm.
Like, while we were summoning money out of thin air, do we want to pay? Like, are we going to pay the lifestyle thing at the end of this session, or is it we're just combining the session?
This will be treated as an extended session.
Yeah, like
Okay.
a part of one, you know.
Now,
Okay, I just wanted to check to see if like that was something. But no, aside from that, we're good because I'll still have my max HP and everything will be fine.
while that means
Oh,
that
yeah,
you
by
guys
the way.
don't have to pay for lifestyles, you should get experience points for the fight that you just had. So
Oh, so is it because we only need 2 to level? Is it,
Yeah, but I was not actually in that.
let me go
I mean,
to the. I have this bookmarked somewhere. Oh no, I don't have it bookmarked. I have it as a whole ass separate thing.
Also, Herbert, you should still get XP because you contributed. You cheered us on. Also, you were there for the combat, so it counts. Shut up. It's like in D&D, like you still get the XP even if you miss all your spells or your shots and you do nothing for the combat.
Oh god, that reminds me of this poor guy. So he was not actually so he'd never played D&D before. He was a redneck hick. He didn't know anything about the dice. Dude invites him anyways, lets him sit at the table because he's just up visiting. Like, give him all of his dice. He every time that he tries to attack, he doesn't do it. Right, it fails. So he never rolls more than a 12. At the end of the night, he had fun role playing anyways. He goes home. DM is collecting materials. God damn it, he had 2d12.
That's rough, buddy.
No one had given him a d20. He was rolling a d12. So he missed everything because he wasn't even playing with the correct dice.
I hope that when they found that out, they were like, dude, no, that's not. No, come on. Dude,
the fact that he was a good sport about the whole thing was oh my god,
that's a hell of a good sporting. I don't know what you'd call that. Good sportsmanship. I don't know, fucking.
Well, he wasn't mad at what was missing, but it happened.
He was just having fun.
I'm gonna have you guys do a quick check off while I read these off. So check them off for yourselves, kind of.
Okay.
Participated in the session until the end. All of you got a point for that.
Mm-hmm.
Completed the quest. Nope. Total enemy level encountered divided by the number of PCs. So technically I used the bandit cards. That would be 2 and 2. So that'd be 4 divided by 2 is 2. So that's 3 points. Total traps, no traps. Good role play. Point for that all around.
Oh yeah.
Setter did things that helped another player. Did you guys?
Yeah, actually. Remember I punched away a guy?
Yeah, and we ganged up on that one guy together.
That is true. We
You guys
did that.
ganged up on that
The
one guy.
only thing that I did was hand out money for the cabbages.
Basically got a lot of you helped raise. Actually, you started the pot. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily helping other players. I think the best thing for me,
the whole party.
I think the best thing for calibrating was actually me giving everyone their part of the reward. I don't know if that counts, but there you go.
That works. Everyone gets a point for that. Help the session move along.
5 now.
You all got that.
6.
Helped with providing location or scheduling around participants. As I said last session, it's not fair of me to not give you points for that, considering it's non-applicable, so I'll give you a point for that.
7.
So your subtotal is 7.
Yeah.
And you don't have to pay lifestyle costs because it's not like the end of the day or something. So 7 points.
Heck yeah.
We have 15 points, so we can spend 10 of those to get a next level.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys want me to look up the level up stuff really quick before we all hop off?
Sure.
I was gonna figure. I figured I'd do it after the fact.
I figured that we'd just sit here and level up for a second because I don't think it's gonna take that long.
Yeah, it's on page 240.
240?
Yeah.
Thank you. The ebook cannot whatever. So here, let's go sign in.
Is your reader just not going to have it?
For the moment, I have to re-sign back in. Glad it doesn't show my password. Otherwise, I'm too lazy and stupid to edit that out of the
Congratulations, YouTubes! You get a free book.
Yeah, free book. I want that. do you know?
Let's see.
That's right. So, when you level up, you can choose one of 3 different patterns. You can A, learn 3 levels worth of racial skills and/or class skills. B, learn 3 levels worth of racial skills and/or class skills, as well as change classes. Or C, learn 2 levels worth of racial skills and/or class skills, as well as gain a blessing. Then raising ability scores. A character may choose 3 base ability scores and raise each of them by 1 point. There is no upper limit on
yeah.
the base ability scores values. After raising base ability scores, recalculate your ability bonuses and ability scores. And remember, actually, really quick, when raising ability scores, stats calculated from certain ability scores, max HP, max MP, and action points will also increase. And if you remember, I have the house rule that if you want to dump all 3 points into a single stat, you can do that. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. So I am going to go and put those points in, and I think.
Then, for each level a character gains, their max HP increases by the HP gain amount for their class, and their max MP increases by the MP gain amount for their class. Refer to the class modifier list on page 120 for these values.
I'll have to find out mine then for Adventurer.
And max. Sorry, go ahead.
So I was just gonna say I'm gonna choose the learn 3 levels worth of racial or class skills, to be honest, because I have no intentions of changing my class pretty much at all, and I'm good on blessings. I got 4 of them. It's fine. Yeah.
So it's learn 3 levels of racial or class skills. Learn 3 levels of racial and change class, or
Yeah.
You can learn
Okay.
3 levels of skills, basically. Learn 3 levels worth and change classes, or
learn 2 levels and get a blessing.
Yeah, 2 skills and a blessing.
Yeah.
And that does not.
Okay.
I don't think that raises your max blessings. I think that's
Yeah, I
just
think
giving
it's-
you a blessing.
Yeah, so you can have more than your maximum.
That's something. If the blessings, I don't remember it being mentioned, but I guess technically I should be handing out blessings like fate points.
Well, no, I thought that blessings were, they refresh at the beginning of each game, and when they talk about additional blessing, like that is literally an additional blessing that you only lose when you have when you actually change class.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
why
might
I'm
need
not
to double
changing.
check that, but I thought that was a permanent like blessing cap.
I figured that he could also pass out like blessings if he wanted to because of certain things we can do.
Okay.
I think
Like, role playing well or something like that.
Yeah, I think I can do stuff like if Paulie uses rubber hose and he gets like 4 6s or something and he absolutely just beats the fuck out of somebody.
Sends
Then-
them to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, I could be like, oh, Paulie, Eris is impressed with your usage of
Your murder.
your murder,
Your tons
of
and
your
tons of murder.
ability that has both the properties of rubber and gum. And she blesses you, and you have an extra blessing.
Thank you.
I enjoy your cartoonish giddiness.
I'll probably go through at some point and mess with Polly and Kiryu, just because I think with the various issues that have happened with the calculator, now that I have a better idea of how the stats work together, I'll probably go through and try to put your guys' information on a regular sheet, because I think that would actually be easier to keep track of, honestly.
Yeah, then switching back and forth from Excel.
Yeah.
Well, and theoretically, once I've edited my sheet, we could throw that thing right back into, like, we could throw the sheet into Roll20. So you could make it available on Roll20 so it acts like a journal even though we're not rolling anything off of it.
I would love to do that. If you have more information on that for me that you can text me with.
Oh, no, you just drag it in as an upload. So it's just like, have you ever uploaded anything into the system?
I've uploaded, like, PNGs and stuff.
Okay. So yeah, go into your, when you drag it in, it'll appear as a piece of art. And that is listed under, where's the art asset listed? Not collections. Crap, I can't find out where it is. But if you dragged in like icons, that becomes a part of your library, and then those library pieces can be given to people can be added into a journal.
So
right?
if I pull up Kiryu Kazuma, for example,
Yeah.
and then I pull up some of my assets, and I get the character sheet. You want the black and white or the colored one?
I mean, like, we've got access to both, so I've sent you a copy of my colored one, not of my colored one, but of my form fillable one. So you've got a screenshot of that thing. You could literally drag that in as an asset, and then you can assign it inside somebody's journal so that they have access to that asset.
So I need to put it. So I need to upload it. So say if I put the picture on the map, for example.
Yeah. Then it'll become a part of your library, and then you can give us access to it as a part of the
question.
Mm-hmm.
My ability score. When does the 4 change to a 5? Is that at 11 points the base, or is that
no? So
divisible by 3.
Okay. Base score is not what you're modifying. Or are you modifying the base score?
The base score
I think
is
we
what
are,
you're modifying.
We get 3 points.
Okay.
So let's say, for example, you have 9 points in something, right?
Whatever your base score is, it's divided by 3.
Mm-hmm.
So to get up to 5 for your post, base
12.
score thing, you have to get up to 15.
Oh.
Okay. So it's 4 at 12. 15 is 5.
Okay.
And then that's your.
I just want to dump all the points.
Base modifier, and so then you would take your new base modifier, which would be 5 if you had 15 points, and then you do 5 plus whatever your skills give you plus whatever, and then you have your new sum.
Yeah.
And then that's how you start.
Then I'll make my agility 13.
Hell yeah.
I'm in preparation because I'm trying to boost up my perception and agility, so I'm always at the beginning. More action points.
Okay, so I have uploaded this character sheet on the map. So now, what do I do with this?
Okay, so you can click on it and you can add it to somebody's library, I do believe.
Oh yeah, I get to choose 3 skill levels worth of stuff, right? Okay, let's see. What do I have the choice of?
Can you just drag it straight into the journal?
I don't know if I can.
Drag it and then just drop it all, release it on the journal and see if it pops in there.
So
looks like no. Okay. But if you delete that sheet, it will be in your assets. So do you see your library where you've got all the assets you've put on the thing?
So
even if you delete it, it's in your library.
Yeah, it's in my recent uploads.
Yeah, there you go. And now you should be able to give access to other players by going through there.
I can rename item, delete item, copy to library, copy to folder.
Copy to library would be where you want to put it.
So copy to library, and then rename item, delete item.
was it copy to library or I can't remember how you get it in the journal.
I mean, we can worry about it later.
Yeah, what you want to do is like anything that you upload as a JPEG, you can assign it into a like into a different spot, like into a journal, right? So we could have our character sheets in our journal, even though they're not interactable.
Hey, I've just maxed it out all-purpose defense skill. It's now level 3.
Pog.
Yeah. And I only need 2 more points to increase my accuracy. Also, I now have a weapon skill, actually. Hand-to-hand. I know. Surprising. Who would have seen that coming?
I'm never fighting with fists ever again because I'm unbeatable with a
This
weapon
was
in my
a
hand.
terrible experience.
Like, this was absolutely awful for my character. I should have beat them in one punch if we were fighting with swords. I would have destroyed
Here's
these
the
guys.
thing. Your character needs a weapon. I was doing completely fine.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I need a weapon. Paulie shouldn't be fighting without his sword. He destroys people when he fights with the sword. That because my by the way, I'm maxing out accuracy, so I'm using all 3 on that.
Oh, how many points did you already have into accuracy?
I had 2, but now I'm putting my 3 in there, and it's
Oh
passive.
yeah,
so I
you just maxed that out. Nice.
yeah, I should never miss anybody now.
All I need is 1 more level up, and then that's good.
Yeah.
And next level, I'm gonna get detect deception. Gotta have it.
And I'm going to go ahead and cut the recording.
Okay.